That's a good way to start a stream.
Damn rights.
Hopefully I'm starting a stream. Let's go ahead and check the creator studio and see if YouTube likes me tonight.
Alright everyone, welcome to the animated spellbook. Today's episode is Fireball. I want everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh, good, I have proficiency in that.
Yo!
Fuck yeah. I rolled a 15. Eat it, everybody else.
Oh,
Damn it.
yeah.
Only take half damage. I doubt the caster has higher than a 15 spell save DC anyway, so I'm fucking set.
There you go, champ.
I'd like to roll to take a shit in Edelweiss's coffee.
Denied.
Coward.
Do I got Amanda here? Hello?
I was really hoping you were about to say, do I got a shit sound effect here?
No.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
No.
Amanda, you ready for a video game?
No.
No?
Wait, my baby cousin is not here. Never mind.
What? Did he leave?
Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
What the fuck?
Man, this stream audio must be so great with me eating these Doritos.
I don't know if that answered my question, man.
Hmm?
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
What is this here?
Alright, where the fuck am I? Right, DD. Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Pina coladas.
Y'all good?
Yee.
Y'all got your pina
Yeah.
coladas ready?
I wish.
Shit. I'm about to run a shit show. Haha, I got him.
The only rum in the fucking house is that shitty vanilla rum that's been sitting on the counter for 2 months.
Rest in peace.
Hi, Twain.
Oh, fine. It's my
Choo
turn.
choo.
Yum.
I bet he's bringing a lot of spiders somewhere.
Never give me that visual ever again.
What, a train car packed to the brim with spiders?
I'm getting started with my fucking campaign.
You get close to it and you just hear...
No! Yeah, man.
Okay, what's worse? A bunch of tiny spiders or a bunch of, like, people-sized spiders?
Just one, like... one train-sized spider.
Or one
Tiny
spider,
spiders are worse.
or 100 spider-sized trains.
Stop!
Every session, we gotta have some weird-ass
Some
conversation.
innate bullshit.
That's how D&D campaigns are started, Dan.
You're right.
That's how you make memories.
I wish
Stepping
you
on a-
were right.
Stepping on a spider-sized train would probably just be like stepping on a thumbtack.
It'd be like stepping on a Lego.
Yeah, yeah. That is a fate that I do not wish on anyone. Except my neighbors.
So we can expect it in your forward campaign then, eh?
Totally, 100%. That's it. That's the
Absolutely.
villain. It's Legos. You are locked in a house in the middle of the night, there's no lights, and the floor is covered in Legos.
Well, you just
And you
gotta.
survive.
And we're not.
I
And
played a
we're not
dwarf, I have
evil.
dark vision.
You're human children. You won't have dark vision. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're enforcing a raid. How dare you?
I know I'm a monster. It's
There it
okay.
is.
You can take the what is it? The Oh my god, it's like the equivalent of the Shadowrun thing at character creation, where you can say you have a shit ton of money, and then buy night vision goggles at character creation. There you go. Assets. It's the assets merit. Sorry, Wayward. Please.
No, you're good. No, you're good. I was having me a think.
Bothering the shit out of me. I'm like, I ran this game for years. I should know what the merits are fucking called.
I was here thinking, going, maybe money can be exchanged for goods and services.
It depends on where you are. Sometimes
How
it's
much
money, sometimes it's hopes and dreams.
How much is a blowtorch?
Sometimes it's spiders.
Little.
Little did we know that train was actually a bank card. Spider is the only currency that will defend itself for you.
I'm starting this goddamn game. I'm like leaving the station right now.
With your
Whoever's-
train full of spiders.
Ah!
This is gonna be a good session. I'm gonna get mugged by frogmen.
And you know it. Welcome back to D&D, fellow storytellers. Tonight
Fireballs.
on D&D. Last time we left off an adventure, the gang ran into a kobold in need, a village of lost animals, and deeper into the darkness they found restless spirits, frogs crawling on ceilings, but most importantly, one of their missing hunters they had been sent to find. Beaten and broken, a tiefling boy lay in front of a fountain as slick oil dripped down on everyone's faces. Moseying back into the action, we'll see what happens tonight. Will our friends be fated to the fates of their fate missing hunters?
Fate Granddaughter.
Boom! Title drop!
That's what this is. It's a fantasy prequel to Fate Grand Order, I see now.
Did you
All
mean
makes
Fate
sense.
Granddaughter?
No, I think you meant
Grand
fate.
Blue Fantasy.
Shut the fuck up.
Grand Blue Fantasy, the only fantasy game where you can play as fucking Anubis from a Zone at the Enders.
I want all of you to make me an initiative roll.
I thought we were doing a dexterity save for the fireball.
No, fuck
You
We
already
did
did
that.
that. Fuck you. $21. Fuck you, frog people.
Hit me. So you've bust. Hit me.
Sorry, you're at 24.
Hit me.
Amanda,
Roll
initiative.
and my hands are sticky.
They're covered
That's
in
a- What?
she said.
sticky. They're covered in blood.
Rest in peace.
Possibly spider blood.
Stop! It only takes so many spiders in my life.
Is it perhaps a
Spooky
train car
horror
full?
notes. Writing down in my notepad, Wayward, afraid of spiders? Question mark?
You
It's
can
time-
go ahead and toss. You can toss insects in general in that. The only insect I will accept into my life is moths.
But what about the? Oh, I know. It looks like a moth. I was like, what about the insect glaive? It has a beetle.
Beetles are
That's
good.
true. Beetles are acceptable.
So Smirk's preparing the trypophobia spiders.
And butterflies.
Amanda, how did your hat get an initiative?
Why doesn't it?
Because
Why
the
would-
hat. Well, no, it's because she separated it from it and had it move. Remember? So it actually did stuff. Last fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
But no, I'm just pointing out how she rolled for initiative and it went to her hat instead of like Clickum's token.
Oh my god.
So it added the hat into turn order.
Mhm.
Alright.
Anyway, it's been just the hat this time. The body was illusion.
Are you able to adjust your mic at all, Amanda?
No,
Because you came out a little bit warbly there.
I'm sorry.
Are you on your
fine.
phone?
Yes.
Are you on your phone, girl?
Why are you not
Yeah.
on your computer?
Because I have to be
fair. I don't know why, but
That
fair.
is valid.
Okay, alright. Everything's sorted ready. Alright. Everyone. Very gentle droplets of this just slick material drip down onto your faces. Looking up, you see two bodies initially plop down into this room. Just a slick split as they both fall. Wannon, you look to your right and you just see one grung already to your right, just...
Well, this ruins my sneak attack.
Protect the tiefling. Protect the tiefling.
Protect the tiefling.
The twink.
Graham!
He's a twink.
He's
Smirk.
too cute for that.
Smirk, you're up.
That's what a twink
Oh, boy.
is.
Alright, can I, just quickly see how, health-wise Tiefling Boy is doing?
Dead.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
If he's dead, then all that work we did today is for nothing.
Yeah, seriously, like, I can't fuck a dead Tiefling.
Time to resurrect him, everyone.
Didn't we get a prize even if we brought him back dead?
Halt the adventure. We have to resurrect the dead tiefling.
So Graham can fuck it.
God.
Damn
Yo.
Skippy.
All right, Smirk, you kind of just gather your surroundings. You look down at Tiefling Boy. You're analyzing him to the best of your ability while taking this defensive stance, not getting distracted at all. You can see, while he is kind of just hunched over on the ground, just kind of curled up in a ball, he seems to be mostly just covered in this, like, similar material that fell onto your face. Just occasionally, he just jolts and twitches. If you had to guess, this has some sort of paralyzing agent on him, preventing him from getting up properly,
Gotcha.
as well as deterring his health. If you had to also guess, just the amount that's on him can prove to be toxic if left on him for too long.
Oh, fantastic. It's just like home. Except you're not a dwarf. So, improvements. Let's see, who do I want to...
I will add, it's nothing urgent.
Yeah.
Just over time, it could be toxic.
Probably
If it's-
clean him off after we're done here.
Yeah.
So basically, make this quick.
Don't worry, sweet thing, I'll get you a towel.
This is gonna be good.
You.
Oh, wrong thing. There we go.
All right.
Graham,
Awesome.
we amended the Eldritch Blast so it actually counts for the knockback, right?
I believe we did, yes.
I think it says in the description. I don't remember.
I'm going to attack Mr. Young here. What is it? Young, Kung, and Jung.
I was
Which
gonna ask.
is funny because I see Jung and I think, is that also pronounced Young? Like Carl Jung?
Are we gonna get Lung and Fung and Mung and Tongue and
Only time will tell.
Hung and
I'm going to stabify Mr. Young here.
Bung?
Alright. That is a hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
You see, the purpose of Clickum's hat is to hide his maximum health from the enemies.
Exactly. As well as to hide his power level. It's like weighted clothes.
Hence the bell.
God damn it.
They don't realize he's actually a level 20 wizard.
Fuck, now I want to do that. Like, I want to do a power limited character.
I'll add on to that after this, but Smirk. All right, so quickly into defense of this tiefling boy, you kind of just unsheath your rapier, taking this defensive stance. You note the red grung is just kind of just spear in hand, barring this door from your entry. As you just give him a quick jab, you're too quick for him to. You're too quick for him to react as purple blood spews out his side. 8
Take
damage.
that, you pint-sized little prick. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Danny, you're up.
We probably shouldn't kill them.
We can just knock them out.
Exactly. When have we ever killed anything?
I am going to.
You got Eldritch Bwast?
I'm gonna Ewdwitch Bwast. I'm just trying to add things. I didn't realize my turn was gonna be next.
Oh, don't forget, Danielle, that it hits twice, but I think I didn't know a good way to set it up so it rolls twice automatically.
Oh, well, how do you do that?
I don't know, I just was like, yeah, you just make 2 separate attack rolls, because it's Eldritch Blast, and you're at that level where it
Yeah,
fires
no,
twice.
I got that. Hold on. Moves target. So, I'm gonna ask Wayward.
Yes.
For you personally,
Yes.
do you want Eldritch Blast, if it uses 2 separate beams for repelling blast, to only move at 10 feet, or do you want it attached per beam?
Per beam is fine.
Because there's a debate online about whether or not that's
Really?
valid or not. Yeah, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Because it only activates on successful hits, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, but apparently in the rules it says specifically for the initial, like, spell, and so there's like an argument on whether or not it should count or not.
Really?
And for both. It's weird. Whatever.
I don't think it'd be too broken. So I'll allow it for now.
Well, the
Viewer,
amount of
Yeah.
viewers in my chat, go ahead and weigh in. Just the one.
So I'm gonna attack Kong here and get him
Alright.
away from the tiefling boy.
Alright.
So Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, your Eldritch Blast hits. Go
Do I
ahead and
need-
give me damage.
Do I need to hit? Oh yeah. I have
And
to
we
hit it
just
twice.
lost our one viewer.
Yeah.
ah,
So there's.
That one viewer, you.
Yeah, probably.
You lost yourself.
Lost in the
Mood.
sauce.
And then the second hit. I guess we have to worry about the knockback first.
Do you... Is it like, with 10 feet away, is it just like in the direction the blast came from?
It doesn't specify.
Okay, so
when you
to
hit a
my-
creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from a straight line.
I see. Okay.
Thus we use the line tool.
Alright.
Which
so
got
this is
upgraded,
all-
seemingly. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I was talking about this while you were gone. They upgraded the ruler and everything, but it fucks with me now because like I keep looking for the old icon and I'm like, where is it? Why do I have this weird circle with a wafer in it?
oh, hail the wafer cookie.
Anyways, all right. Doing your usual incantation, you launch a blast just right past Clickum's nose over the Tiefling boy into this green grung who crashes immediately into the wall behind him. He just kind of slams against the old stone brick before he just kind of just gathers his stance about, say, flipper foot deep into fountain water, murky fountain water.
I'm gonna do it again. Because I have 2 beams. I can
Yeah.
do it again.
Just knock him pervert.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again!
Eldritch Blast!
And before anyone can even blink with your other hand, you just prepare another beam going also past Clickum's face. Just
Scare the
as
shit out of Clickum.
as this grung just gathers himself again, he's just pushed back into the wall, making a small crack behind him. Rubble falls from the ceiling just ever so slightly as he takes free damage, his weight careening into the fountain.
Shit boy, I die. Shit boy, I die. That's what the kids are saying these days. Click and Brownie here.
Maybe there's a
Alright.
reason we don't have
Okay,
any
that's it.
viewers.
Because nobody understands our greatness.
I didn't sound like that.
Ooh.
Oh no, he's nervous. Alright, is that your turn, Danny?
Yeah.
Alright, Amanda, you're up. Oh no, Click himself is revealed. Danger.
Ah!
Is Edelweiss really that low right now?
Yeah.
He's about at half right now, yeah. You guys just did get out of a tussle with some ghosts.
Yeah,
Gross
remember?
Tussle.
Remember
Can
everyone was
I-
possessed?
Oh yeah. Can I check? Hold on. Sorry, I'm basically trying to check if I can like carry only one person or like two people with Thunderstep.
I believe it's just one person.
Thunderstep!
Actually, let me...
Oh wait, I can't carry either because it's my size or smaller.
Oh yeah,
Really?
that's right.
Is it your
Yeah.
size? Oh shit.
Well, time to carry this tiefling out.
Is he smaller than me?
All
well,
twinks
I
are
mean-
small size.
I see here.
I mean, he's curled up in a ball. so
Wayward's
it's
got to
he's
check,
inside.
like, is he a twink?
Nope,
Did I write that on
shut
the
up.
sheet?
I'm checking her spell.
Checking
Yeah,
the
it
random
says my
dice
size are
table.
Smaller. Or
I'll-
objects that don't surpass my carrying
I'll
capacity.
I'll personally allow you to carry normal sized people.
Well, not me. Don't carry me. I'm 6'3".
I'll allow it since we did it last time, and I don't see it being harmful.
But only one?
Yeah, only one person.
Well, no, last time
sorry,
we did it,
guys.
Edelweiss was smaller.
Was
Was
he?
Yeah, he got shrunk, remember?
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he got minied.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Ah.
Thunderstep!
Shit, wait. That's 3d10 though, and I can only take him, and then Edelweiss would die. Unless he succeeds, then he only takes half of the damage.
Do I
What am I
risk killing
rolling
Edelweiss
this
for this?
What am I rolling to resist?
I believe it's a dex
Con-
save.
Are
Yeah,
we
it's
going to
con.
have our
Oh,
first
con.
death within
Oh, it's con.
10
No,
minutes?
no.
Okay, yeah, I won't do that then. I'm going to.
Okay, you carry Edelweiss to safety, and then the tiefling just has to make a Constitution save.
I think that defeats the whole purpose.
You
Well,
don't
I-
want the twink to die.
Well, I have spared the dying, so it's fine.
Is it? Is it?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what does that
You
do
can
again? Does that like stabilize him?
It's
Yeah,
a free
automatically.
stabilization. The
Okay.
problem is he'd have to get back up.
I guess I'll just apologize to Dad.
It's okay, Clickham. I can take it.
Okay.
He said, ready to cough up blood.
It's just like home.
So
Underground,
if you're doing this,
bleeding.
I'm gonna prep that 30
Frogs.
circle in advance.
Ah!
You hit everyone,
I'm
man.
really sorry.
Except Shung. He's
Okay,
behind
no,
the
no,
wall.
no, no. I'll just magic missile. It's fine. I'll just magic. I'm just gonna magic missile, dude.
Wait, this would kill everyone.
Yeah.
I realized
Oh,
the
dude,
mistake of my errors.
Magic missile. Oh my god.
As like the entire room just starts going through electricity. You're like, wait, never mind.
The
Crackling with
pains of being a
sexual
wizard.
energy.
Just, I could do this and kill all the enemies, but I'd kill my entire party too. Do I
That's
care
why, that's
about
why
them
you
that
plan
much?
it in advance. Just say, I'm gonna use Thunderstep. Everyone run.
Thunderstep!
Amanda, are you directing all of these bolts at one Grung? Or are you separating them out?
I'm
Give me
directing
a
them all
going
at
to hit
Edelweiss.
each with one. Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
hold on.
Each with one.
Well, you won't be able to hit this one because he's currently behind a wall.
Then I'll hit the
I'll hit
I'll hit
Edelweiss for fun.
twice.
Spank him on the
Yeah,
ass with a
twice.
magic missile.
Which one were you hitting twice? Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure I heard that right. Alright, so You all feel just like a small sense of static in the air as Clickham rubs his hands together, but then he kind of just looks around the room going,
Wait, no, this is a bad idea.
and then pulling up his sleeves, he readies, shakes off his fingers, sends 3 different bolts of magic towards different directions, just with one hand. He's just like... 2 bolts hit red. And then, actually, hold on.
Wait,
I like to imagine
think-
when he does that, he's doing finger guns.
Pew pew!
Pew pew, pew pew. You're dead, terrorist.
Do you have a preference of like damage here, actually? Because I realize each bolt.
It's called Angel!
Or do you
Isn't
just
it
want
the
to split in
same?
half?
Isn't it's
Well, it's
altogether
an odd
9?
number. Yeah, it's altogether 9.
Oh.
Like if you mouse over that 9, you can see like the individual rolls.
Could I do 4 at Young and 2 at Kung? Right? Wait, yeah. Yes. Oh my god, what?
You mean,
Plus 3.
you mean
I'll
5
do-
damage?
Wait. Yes.
Alright. Sounds good.
I think.
So quick. Different directions. Glitters.
Non-lethal.
The grungs look disheveled as these glittery bolts just pack them across the face, but they're still just ready, willing to fight. One lets out a kind of a croaky war cry as he
No,
yells over at Clickham.
Don't be mad at me!
Is that the end of your turn?
Don't be mad at me!
yes.
Alright. Moving on to grungs. Y'all give me a quick moment.
It's cool.
No,
Good.
it's
This
not
music's
cool.
doing for me. This is from The Witcher 3, I want to say.
It sounds like Sonic music to me, like a cover.
It's actually a Zelda song, Twilight Princess.
Yeah,
Close
yeah, I was
enough.
gonna say, like, this is a Zelda song. This is from the first dungeon in the forest when you're fighting the baboon.
Yeah,
Oh.
Close
big
enough.
boy.
I recognize the wow 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 in the middle.
See, the lighter instrument, the lute, I think it is, reminds me of a song in Witcher 3. I was like, oh, is this Witcher 3 music? Oh, whatever.
That's fair.
Good.
Jazz
Alright.
hands for,
Here's how this is gonna go. Alright, so Greeny, Kung over here, he's just gonna kind of crouch down in this water and leap beautifully over Clickham and the Tiefling over right next to, let me see here. He's gonna land right past Clickham in between both him and Red,
Rude.
aiming his spear over at Red.
Rude.
I know, right? Jung over here is gonna launch himself at Ezekiel. Just little. Oh, what are they called? What are frog hands called?
Good question.
Friends.
What are frog hands called?
Frogs' front feet are called hands.
Yep, they're
That's
called hands.
anticlimactic.
That is really anticlimactic. With his little grubby grung hands, he's gonna reach out and just kind of like slap Ezekiel a little bit, while Young over here is gonna take a spear to Edelweiss. 3 different rolls on Wayward's part.
Yeah,
Okay.
frogs have like basically human anatomy when explaining.
Hmm.
Other than the shank. Shank is the only one. And that's the joint between their legs. That's between their thigh and their legs. The joint. Basically their knee. Called a shank instead of a knee.
Alright.
Backwards.
Though their weapons are a little bit crudely made, each strike just acts so quickly, like just jabbing you in places you don't expect to defend from.
Jesus. What a bastard.
Edelweiss, your shins take 5 points of damage, while Danny, let's call, nicks you on the tail for 6 damage.
Rude!
Wannon, as Jung over here is getting a little bit grabby hands with you, shank in hand, you kind of just back off a little bit, trying to push him back with the closed part of yourselves as you notice, like, since you're up close, you all actually notice that their skin is still leaking this oily material.
Is it the same shit that's on the dude?
If you had to guess, probably.
Okay, so no contact. Got it.
That being said, that will be their turns. Wannon, you're up. You think it, son?
I'm thinking.
It's okay to think.
No. Incorrect.
They're just called hands.
They're
I
just
know.
called hands.
It's disappointing.
Fuck it, I'm gonna stab this terrifying tooth monster.
That's fine. Big boys, big damage. Your house tonight. Lucinda easily slices into him and go ahead and give him damage. As 5 damage as the blade just kind of just very carefully, using your position to the best of your advantage, you just kind of do a quick stab as his oil just gleans off your blade. Purple blood spills out as you just reach back.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my offhand.
Give me damage. That one hits too.
Right, feel one.
That fair one.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cunning action my ass out of here to disengage. I imagine I can't hide.
Hmm.
Can I hide 5 feet away from him? Will that work?
Are the frogs this dumb? Who knows?
You could attempt to duck into one of the other rooms here.
That was my plan, actually.
I can't tell you what you'll find.
Hopefully it's not more frogs.
That it's a room jam-packed with bees.
I'll take bees. Bees don't ever poison me.
Angry bees.
Wait a minute, I just realized though. You already used your bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
You and your offhand.
Yeah. Okay. And nothing, I guess.
Alright, you're just gonna stand right there, box him in.
Yeah.
Make Jung regret his tactical position.
He will suffer for it.
He will suffer for it. Smack, you're up.
Okay, what do I want? What is that spell? Nah, that probably wouldn't do anything. Let's see. I'm gonna stab this red bastard again. Oh, no, I'm not, I guess.
No, Glam, no.
Alright. So I'm gonna rule this.
It's been a while since I've got a crit fail on an attack. Oof.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw real quick.
Oh boy, this is. Oh no.
No. Oh no! Otherwise, is too distracted by the tiefling.
And his boner.
Alright. This is how this is gonna go. Alright, so, Smirkfin,
Oh no.
otherwise readies his rapier, cornering this red grung up to the side of the wall. You're actually kind of curious as to why he would position himself like this, and you only realize too late as you just jab forward. He manages to duck past your blow as your rapier hits the wall. Using the momentum of your miss, he reaches up and just smears his arm right across your face. You just feel a numbing sensation spread down your neck. You will be considered poisoned, and you may repeat this saving throw at the beginning of every one of your turns.
Oh boy.
I need a good icon for it. There we go. He's poisoned.
That's a hand.
You're a hand.
That's not a hand.
Like that's like a bear paw.
It's like a little
skeleton
pluck.
bone. That's the skeleton of a bear paw.
You're the skeleton of a bear paw.
So while you are poisoned, you will have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, but you will be able to shake it off.
Gotcha.
Assuming you can make that roll. Is that your turn?
Actually, there's one thing I can do. I can
Also-
cast Healing Word.
Also, every time Edelweiss talks, you have to imagine only half his mouth moving.
I'm having a stroke.
Healing word.
Hold on, let me,
Who are you casting Healing Word on?
I'm going to cast it on. I can't see Red's HP.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
Same.
Hold on.
My HP's always broken.
What the friggity? Alright, that should work now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Oh.
Heal yourself, dude.
Oh, I can't. This only lets me cast it on other people.
Then heal
The
yourself.
only. Tiefling's not hurt. He's just covered in goop, so
Click him
healing
has,
him
like,
isn't
8
likely.
health.
Yeah, I was gonna probably use it on Click him because he's kind of in the danger zone.
I will add on to that, yeah. No external wounds from the tiefling, just covered in that goop.
I'll go ahead and cast it as a level 1 spell.
It seems they specifically
Oh, right.
wanted these guys and as intact as possible.
1d4 plus my spell mod, which my spell mod was. Spell mod was 4. 1d4 plus 4.
Attaboy.
Math is hard. Boom! Click him
Ooh,
gets 8
boom,
HP.
Max potential healing. Otherwise, you turn around with half a mouth, you sing a sonnet, but it's the most beautiful slurred sonnet Clickham's ever heard. He feels the energy going back for his arms. He's motivated. He's willing to fight. He's ready for you. 8 damage healed off. That brings him to 22 HP.
At least Clickham will be fine.
And assuming that is the end of the turn, we'll move on to Danny. You got one grung in front of you, one grung assaulting Edelweiss, and the other one dancing with Ezekiel.
Well, I can't hit, young over there. So, Ewdwitch Bwast on Kong.
That is a hit. Give me damage.
Woo! Oh, it's just a move
Nice.
anyway.
Solid 10 feet straight backwards. Clickham just hears a squelch as this frog is just pushed back into another wall.
So, I have a question here, Wayward, that
Yeah.
might be a bit shitty.
Yes.
Does that give Clickham an attack of opportunity?
If I remember
That's a real
correctly, it
question.
doesn't. It's not supposed to provoke attacks of opportunity. Or at least I've seen that before, where it's like, oh, if you move something, normally there's a clause about this movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Like, I see, click him there, and he's not there.
Let me
But I
see here.
don't know if it specifies. I just know that I've seen that on other things where it's like
Yeah.
generally.
It doesn't say on mine, so I would leave it up to Wayward's discretion.
To make up for this bad question, here's a good picture.
That's not a bad question. It's a valid question.
No, it's still dumb. I also just want an excuse to link this picture.
Kitty!
Oh my
Look
god!
at his little tail!
Look at him!
I love cats. So cute. Okay, well, I'm going to Eldest Bwast again anyway, so I'm just going to roll now.
It does that. It does say attack of opportunity doesn't get provoked if someone teleports or if something moves about using your movement, action, or reaction.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So he has to you have to willingly. But that applies to you guys as well.
Yeah.
So I can't knock you guys out of the ballpark and then be all like, oh, and this guy gets an attack of opportunity on click him because he's currently flying like a softball.
I mean,
I would imagine you would be able to do it if you were like, people were like absolutely prepared and they spend an action doing it.
Yeah. If Clickham previously holds his turn to prepare for something like that, sure, I'll allow it.
'cause I'm just imagining launching someone insanely fast and then just like like I don't know, fucking thrack the orc barbarian just to hold his arm out and he just fucking snaps against it.
Yes. Teamwork.
I will say, the quickness of combat, like it's too fast for Clickham to react properly as Krung is thrown against the wall. His feet skid onto the ground. You know, Danny, looking at him, he's with your first Eldritch Blast, he seems to have just shaken off the brunt of the attack, taking on a defensive stance. As you launch your second one, he jumps out.
I was actually going to do it at Young, but I was just gonna roll preemptively.
Oh, okay.
But I missed regardless, so you could just say what you're gonna say. I don't care.
Then
Get it.
I'll rule it like this. You launch one at Kung and get ready to, with your other arm, just throw one at the other, but you hear Kung just yell out a grung before Young react, like just kind of perks up and then ducks as a beam just flies past his head.
Did you purposely make this like as hard to say on your part as possible? Kung, Young, and Jung the Grungs.
Yeah.
Duh, it's alliteration. Of course he would do that.
It's not alliteration.
I thought you
Oh,
knew.
yeah, it's not alliteration. Whatever, you know what I mean, though.
It's okay.
I'm just like, Wayward, please love yourself. You're making a tongue twister out of this fight.
Do it.
You think I ever did? I took on the mantle of DM. Is that your turn, Dan?
Kung grunged at
It's
Young
my turn.
to prepare for Jung's Young grung.
Go!
Click him, cast Thunderstep.
Avenge the collection. I'm
It's
traveling
Shit, hold on.
around.
Thanks, Dad.
You know,
What-
I actually
what-
quite like the left where I
What-
shot my face being disabled.
Every time I hold down push to talk, it puts in like 1,000 pluses in the chat. Hold on.
Yes.
Send them all.
Yes.
Oh my god.
See, the
Oh my
best
gosh.
part about having half my face turned off is that I was scowling when it happened. I don't have to waste half my muscles.
Otherwise, just, oh good, at least my face is still permanently scowling.
As God
Wait, you're gonna get
intended.
wrinkles.
So
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
Was Kung like visibly near death or something?
Glancing over him, he seems to be still well and able to fight.
Was it Young then, or was it?
No, Young dodged.
Oh, okay. But they all look.
Every one of these
Okay.
grungs is a trained warrior. with shitty equipment.
But they make up for it by having HP for days.
Is it too late to talk?
Grah.
I guess so.
How dare you click 'em that, you little shit? That was undercommon for pig shit.
Don't they speak drum?
Well, they
I guess-
understand it anyway.
I'll do magic missile again, I guess, because I don't really have anything that would harm everyone else. Or
Alright.
like, channel.
Magic missile.
Channel.
Ka-chow.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. Magic missile. Go ahead and launch your magic missiles. Are you directing us all at one person or splitting them again?
Split in half between the two.
Alright, I'll allow that. Makes it easier for my tiny math brain. I barely passed calculus, everyone. Alright, click him just with both hands. He's ready. He has to avenge Edelweiss's face as he just launches 2 blasts, 2 separate directions, hitting both Grungs just upside the face. Oil kind of just splashing against the wall as his physical bolts just smash into them. Smash, smash, potato.
Grappling is an action, right?
Yes.
Damn. Guess I'll sit down.
Click him, sit down again, and Grunks. I'm gonna take a quick second.
A quick sippy.
Alright. I'm gonna roll this. So, alright. Kung's gonna slide over here next to the tiefling while also staring down Clickum. He yells a croak over to Young. Rah. And when over on your side, you watch as Jung, real quickly, using the slickness of his body, he's going to just kind of real quickly slide right under you between your legs over on the other side of you.
Oh, tiny-sized bastards.
Taking his dagger, he's just kind of staring down both you and Red. Smirk. I want you to make me... Give me a quick second.
Can you roll a dex save?
Uh,
The
How
floor
are
is
you
lava.
know it?
I want to real quick see if there's like an appropriate there's an appropriate check for him to do.
Never.
Give me a second. Yeah, just go ahead and give me a quick dexterity save. That's probably good enough.
Okay, am I getting
Fine.
disadvantage on this?
Yeah, I should have said actually yes, you do get disadvantage for your poison state. I'm going to make a quick roll.
I was joking about the dex save, damn it, Wayward.
It's a diddly darn shame. Alright. In your current state, Smirk, you watch Young just kind of just hold his spear. He sets it aside with one hand, immediately just with grubby little frog hands he grabs something off of your belt, and he starts to leap away. You may make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
I will. That's also a disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured.
You just quickly swipe down, your body just stiff. You just swipe downward as Young just leaps. Let me see here.
Into your asshole.
No.
There are rules for that.
No, there aren't.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, and Fatal.
No, in
Leaps
D&D.
over. Using Jung as support, falls off of Jung, just kind of like leaps onto Jung's back, and then rolls off. And he starts to bail off in one direction. Edelweiss, checking your belt, you realize he's stolen the pouch that you kept your amber ore in.
Son of a shit.
We'll let you proceed as you will after I make these attack rolls.
It's not specifically for assholes, but it's close enough. It might not be in 5, but it's in 3. There is a epic level handbook check for escape artists when your escape artist is at 80, which can let you fit through a space that your head wouldn't fit, which for a medium creature can be as small as 2 inches square, and you have it for every size smaller. So if you build your character properly, you can get a gnome to fit in anyone's asshole.
I don't like this conversation.
You can get up to plus 96 escape artist.
When Ezekiel feels a sting in his side as Joe lunges forward with the knife, dealing 5 damage.
Not my asshole, no. No,
While
sir.
Clickham also feel a cut across his arm as like one shittily made spear just kind of juts him, dealing 4 damage to Clickham.
Oh, wait.
The world's most dangerous gnome, Harlan Ass Bandit.
That being said, your turn, Wannon.
There's a 5e edition now.
No!
Thank you, Unocked Arcana. I'm going to, Yeah, he has ran all the way down that hallway, isn't he?
I can still hit him.
Yeah, I was going to make a disengage action. I was going to, like, go over here.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I was going to throw, my boomerang knife. This boy.
Alright. Go ahead, give me that attack. Oh, give me that damage, actually. You hit. Solid 7 damage as your knife makes contact with the grung body. Just
I never bought any vials for this thing, didn't I? Fuck. Go on, sorry.
no, you didn't. And using you kind of just channel, you pull back, and the knife immediately just flies back in your hand. Make me a perception check.
No, okay.
Fuck you.
I see nothing.
The empty vial, which was already like preemptively stored within your knife, you notice it's filled with just a tiny little bit of oil.
Ah! Can I attempt to fill it with the smearings on Edelweiss later?
More on that in a moment.
Ezekiel, if you come near me with that thing, I'm going to skewer you.
Is that your turn, Wyman?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Back to Edelweiss. Go ahead and give me another Constitution save, my dude.
The complete
Oh, boy.
adventure says you can cut the time of an escape artist attempt in half by increasing the cost of the DC by 10.
I'll fight you.
Is this also made at disadvantage?
Good question, actually. I'll rule no. You get a normal roll for this one.
Thank you, Jesus.
You just kind of try really hard. You're using the left side of your brain here, and you feel your fingers just twitch. You suck it in. Feel your arm again. It's temporary. Oh, thank underworld gods, it's temporary.
Thank all the stupid surface gods, I can talk again. Ah, this is nice. Question, can I occupy the half square that the twinkling is,
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, good.
Just gotta stand over him. Step on him
And
gently.
fuck him.
Step on him gently.
I'm sure he's into that.
He's just a boy.
Most males are. Let's see, okay.
Yeah, Grog notices you from its side eye and just kind of meekly croaks.
Your little friend stole my shit. Unfortunately for you, though, I value Clickum more than my items. How far I've come. So, I'm going to do an attack.
Give me damage because your attack hits.
I'm also going to spend an inspiration, my last inspiration, to do... Oh, let me make sure I got this right.
Oh, your bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Up
I
and
can
12
push
damage,
him
my dude.
up to
Damn.
5 feet away from me, plus a number of feet equal to whatever damage I roll on this bonus damage. Dink. So I can move him 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
Goodness.
And I'm gonna do that.
That is additional damage. My god. Well, do you pick the direction or does it just say an occupied space?
Occupied space within 5 feet of the target, you Calipigian stallion. Oh, you can then immediately use your reaction to... Oh, and then I can move, I see.
I see.
You move
it's
10,
just away
5,
from
then
me,
you move
so-
5.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Protect, child.
So are you just basically like pushing him up against the wall here?
Yeah.
Alright. With just the force of a drow father, you just lunge forward as your child is in danger. Click him. You feel just like kind of just small burst of air as this grung just skids across this wall. This grung has just been pushed around far too much.
Yeah, poor dude.
Being bullied. It's like a pinball in a pinball machine. Are you using your reaction or no? I just want to check.
Is that my reaction? I think
It says,
that's
well, it says you can use your reaction to move.
Oh!
to a
Oh,
space.
right, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and step forward 5 feet, because
Alright.
might as well.
Well, I'm noticing it says 5 feet within the feet of each target, so I imagine like you can go like right up in his face again. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess I might as well. Make sure that he's as boxed in as I can get him.
Gotcha. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep. And then that way I don't have to continue stepping on the tiefling boy.
Alright, Danny, you're up.
I want to use Phantasmal Force on Young,
Alright.
so he thinks that his way is blocked.
Alright, can you give me the... Alright, thank you.
It says a 10-foot cube, so it technically fits within the hallway, but I
Okay.
don't know if like using a wall would work. Basically, I want him to think his way is blocked.
Let's see.
Watch me fail. Hopefully this works.
I see. Okay, alright. And intelligence saving throw. What is that DC he has to beat?
15.
Alright. Alright, you kind of just focus for a moment. You have to concentrate on this one with Jung just hopping about in front of you, looking ready to shiv. Give you a little concentration marker here. As you just invade the mind of Young. You see him sprinting down the hallway, but then all of a sudden he stops in his tracks. He looks around confused, distressed, squeaking coming from him.
All right, guys.
Fuck.
Just aimlessly slapping the air in front of him.
All right, guys. I need you to get this one off me.
Alright. If that is your turn, I will go over to my Clickum boy.
I need this ung off me. If he hits me, I might lose concentration.
All right, that's concentration. Oh well, Ezekiel's nearby.
Well, you also need to grab the guy before the concentration wears off. It only lasts for a minute.
That's like 10 turns, I think. Turn is 6 seconds, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, Amanda, what'd it do?
Amanda!
Amanda!
Quick, everyone, put pressure on Amanda. I can't see that backfiring at all.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm stopping a child in IRL from...
We'll never know.
Hey.
I'm like, as soon as I hear the cliffhanger, I'm like, oh no. Stopping a child from committing murder.
Well, guess they got him.
We found ourselves the world's smallest crime boy.
Hello. Sorry. Hi.
How
Why are you
I'm
stopping?
gonna check how far Ray of Frost goes really quick.
What were you stopping?
At nothing.
It was like the most cliffhangeriest thing.
Amanda, you're not
Okay.
helping my confidence in this.
Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to Ray of Frost a boy.
Which boy are you Ray of Frosting?
Edelweiss.
Young.
Young?
Yeah.
Does it reach that far? Damn.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Damn. Damn. Alright,
Damn.
roll. Damn.
Oh shit.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh shit, dude.
Damn.
Shit. Damn. Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
Damn.
oh.
And he's wet.
You're the character. Damn.
Yippee-ki-yay,
Click looks back at his hands
motherfucker.
like, I can do this? Whoa.
This is the power of father's appreciation and approval.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Look
Actually,
at
would
my
that,
crit.
would that matter for Ray Frost that he's like covered in goo?
I'll get to this in just a second. Alright, hold on. I need an infograph for what I'm about to like describe.
Bow, 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 bow.
Bwah, 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 bwah. Hold on, there has to be a good image for this. We have 5 seconds. If I don't find it in like 5 seconds, then like you're free to shit on me.
1,
Ah!
2,
Why don't I ever give myself more time for these things? They
2
take
and
me
a
seriously.
half,
Ah.
2 and 3/4, 2 and 5/8.
There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. All right. This is how it's gonna go. Click them. You see one grung running down the hallway, just using your hands. You're doing the distance to attack ratio. Just kind of Clickum's doing like this internal gravity in his head.
He's like
And-
taking into account the Coriolis effect and everything. Just
The speed of wind, and his sheer determination to help out Edelweiss and friends. It clicks with him. It's like, that's it, and then shoots a ray of frost just straight down the hallway so fast. barely blink as you see it whiz by as it just strikes Young in the back as his whole body just kind of slowly stiffens up. You hear a very weak from down the hallway.
My God, click him. I think you might have killed him. I'm so proud of you.
Wait, not late shit. It's too late.
Oh, give me a second.
That's
Yeah,
what
okay.
happens when you take my shit, you froggy little bastard. My son's gonna shoot you in the back.
I'll just
A
hold
laser.
that. He will be considered stunned and out.
That's also fine. I amend that. Click him, you've stunned him, which is almost as good as killing him. In fact, better. Now we can interrogate him.
Yay!
Alright,
It's like
your
it's
turn,
just
Amanda.
dwelling and on the guilt. It's slowly sinking in.
Click him
That he
moment of
could've died.
badassery
He could have killed somebody and it's just slowly sinking.
with a ray of frost.
And thus, his Super Saiyan state ends as he
God.
realizes he almost killed someone.
His eyes just glow for a moment before they just dim back down to like his like cartoony little pupils.
Yes.
He gains realistic eyes for a moment. Alright, fucking is that your turn?
That's my turn, because I don't think I have any, like,
Boner
anything that
actions.
bonus action. Boner action.
Alright, Grung's turns.
Young jiggles inside the ice cube he's in.
Alright, this is how I'm gonna rule this. Alright. Alright. Both. Actually, alright, this is how I'll do it. Wannon, Smirk, and Amanda, I'll allow you to make an attack of opportunity real quickly because Kung is going to run in a straight line towards Jung.
The hell yes.
Do you wish to, Amanda?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Alright, wait, alright, give me an attack roll for whatever melee weapon you have.
Okay.
Smirk, go ahead and give me damage when and you miss.
Wait, I have a quarterstaff. I don't have, like, the stats put in for it. How is that?
Was I
How?
really only one off?
My condolences.
Can I even use a quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But it's not, like, it's not registered in my thingies.
Probably didn't write it down.
Okay, give me a second. Hold on. Let me copy
Yeah,
this.
oh, you have quarterstaff proficiency. Here, hold on. I'll make this easy for you. Hold on. Watch this. Quick math. Quick math. Give me 5 seconds.
1,
Yes.
2. Oh my God, that only took him like 2 seconds.
Oh, thank you. Wow,
Yeah.
you're so fast. Does
Quick
it
math.
have... Can I do it two-handed?
Yeah, you can. I'll allow it.
Okay.
You give me damage too.
Click him, go and fuck him up. You
That's
came to the
for
wrong
stealing.
neighborhood.
You stole Dad's things!
Alright, alright.
That'll
Yes,
steal
I
you.
did.
Alright. This is how I'm gonna do this. Kung leaps forward. Actually, hold on. Quick 5 seconds.
1, 2.
Why do I give myself such little time? Ah!
Alright, everyone, prepare shitting.
No! Please, I need more time. If only I could go back in time.
If I could turn back time.
If I could find a way.
It's either that or if I could trap time in a bottle.
I don't know that one as well.
And neither do I.
So why did you sing it?
Why wouldn't I?
Well, he didn't. He said that he could have done that one, but didn't do. He did the other one instead.
Ah,
Because he knows it better.
Yeah.
but why? Why not?
I don't know. I'm uncultured swine.
Why is it that when I drag an arrow over 2 boxes, it goes from 5 feet to 10.1?
That is an oddly
Alright.
specific integer.
Oh, it's because I had to dink around with the grid size, so like I couldn't get the feet to square ratio perfect. So I mean, this is fine. This is fine. I'm good at making maps. All right. So I'm gonna go. All right. All right. This is how this is how I will do this. This is how it will be done. Where's my fucking? Hold on. I'm sorry, I got lost in my own playlist. What the fuck did I? Oh, that's why I collapsed it. Oh. I collapsed the menu. Good job, me. Alright. Alright, this is how this is gonna go. The three of you, you strike forward at this Grung as he just runs past you, clutching something in his hands. Edelweiss, you get your hit in. You see him topple a little bit as blood splurts out his side. Click him. You get him in the kneecaps with your quarterstaff. As you trip him over, he slides.
This is murder!
I'll bust your kneecaps, motherfucker!
Slow motion, he falls towards Jung. Red, you watch as Kung looks up at Jung. You just hear him just say to his companion in battle, "Grah, grah, grah,
Oh no,
grah,
the music.
grah." You watch him throw weakly an item over in Jung's hands as Jung catches it before Kung slowly expires on the floor, beaten, defeated. Jung, a oily tear falling down his eye, he just yells at Kung, "Grah, grah, grah, grah," yells down the hallway at Young.
God.
Grah, 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 grah.
Why do I feel like the bad guy?
Red, he's holding a blink arrow.
Oh no!
He,
Can I grapple him?
he turns around, launches his arrow straight down the hallway, landing next to Young. In an instant, you just watch him blink over as he runs off, leaving his allies behind. Combat is over.
Ah, well, son of a fuck.
Oh, we killed
Oh.
one.
Wait, is he dead or is he just unconscious?
He's unconscious.
Okay.
You used
That
the
was
word
murder.
expire.
You did say expire, so I was like, man, I thought we weren't killing these things.
I
Jesus.
just murdered him, man. That poor guy is dead.
Click broke his kneecaps.
It only looked like he died.
It's only pretend murder.
It's only
Oh, dear.
pretend murder, yeah.
It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah, you know it.
Jesus, you murdered the guy.
That'll be fine. Probably. Most of his
Deserts are
insides are
mostly-
still there. Alright.
Taking it.
Quick second. Alright, Red, last thing you heard before Jung ran off was a open and shut of a door as he ran off. I'm assuming you're both going to just retrieve the pouch of amber that Edelweiss had.
Yeah, that's my plan. And then I'll go check on Tiefling Boy.
Young tries
Will
to
you
reach. tries to reach out to grab the pouch back from you, but he doesn't have the energy for it right now. He doesn't have the strength.
You should go check on Tiefling Boy. Grab it.
I'm getting my things first.
I'm grabbing it!
It's my thing. He took it from me. I'd like it back personally, just so I can look him in the eyes and go, fuck you.
I'm gonna start mending wounds with my knitting kit, I guess.
Now that that's taken care of. Alright, let's have a look at the tiefling.
While there aren't any really wounds to mend, you can just kind of take like clean rags and just wipe the slick oil off this boy.
What?
As it's thick enough of a layer on him to just
That's
stay
nice.
on
I'll
him.
try to quiet down.
You good?
Rip smirk.
Yeah, I don't care. Anyways, continue.
So Clickum's just like kind of just getting this oil off this boy, making sure like he's able to just like start moving again. Still clutching over, he just kind of turns over to you both and just goes, "Wow, I didn't think I warranted a high rank rescue."
We're not high rank.
His eyes like where there was like a spark of hope, they just kind of like turn into like a neutral, and he's just like,
Oh.
Could be worse. They could have just left you to die.
That's fair. I'm actually kind of surprised.
I wish they did.
No. He kind of just tries to get up, but his body just kind of just convulses, and he goes, "Sorry, I'm not much use right now."
That's fine. It's not the first bit of dead weight we've lugged around from time to time. Do you happen to know if your friends are still alive last you saw them? We get more money if they're not dead.
I was about to ask you, actually. You haven't seen a gnome and, well, two elven-like people, have you?
Afraid
Never-
not.
An elf and a human.
No, so far you're the only member of the party we've found, which, well, good start at least.
You want to go out?
Now is not the time.
Are you
gotta-
sure it's
Gotta
not
let
the
these
time?
things build. You have to let these things build.
Exactly. Like, I can't just, go all out right now. I gotta
He's
take it
all
nice and
covered in
slow.
goo and all, sad that his friends are missing. Nothing's gonna happen if he makes a move.
What
now.
a better time to fuck someone than when they're covered in goo.
I'm just really imagining Red taking Ezekiel off to the side, just like paw over his mouth, like, "No, let it build.
Yes.
I can write a story about this."
You don't think I'm already doing that?
Oh, fair. The lusty tiefling maid. Back on track, he kind of just looks over and goes, "It all happened so fast. We separated immediately. I don't know where the others went. I think they were using me as bait."
That's not too surprising. That sounds like something these little bastards would do.
Bait
Or-
for what?
Mm,
I highly doubt it's us.
Well, maybe not us, but I'm sure these grungs are happy to loot anyone they get to, rough up.
Seems a little dramatic, though. I know, my opinion.
Well, I already know they were going after the small furry ones. I suppose they expected them. Got you guys instead.
Yes, we were recently informed of their quarrel with the Owl King and his furry kingdom.
Isn't he cute?
He is. Oh my god.
Stop
That's
making him
the-
more adorable.
tiny little owl on his oversized throne. It's the best. Anyways,
I
we
wish
talk
I
about
had a cartographer's box on me.
same.
Does a forgery kit fit in? In a pinch?
I mean, if you want to like go back and sketch the owl, sure.
Oh, I thought he wanted to like draw a map or something.
Oh no. He was reminiscing about the owl overseer, and he wished he got a picture.
Oh, okay. I thought you imagined like cartographer's box in like a wooden box full of cartographer tools.
No.
I'm still making a dex check. That's my
It's a
fortune.
camera with a tiny little cartographer inside, and he makes pictures.
No, don't put the cartographer in the box. No! Let him out!
Where do you think all the gnomes went when? And no, I'm kidding.
Let him out! That's a very heavy box. It's a very big box.
I didn't say they were small. Never said they were small.
You don't make a 3-foot wide camera!
Yes, you do. That's how they did it back in the olden days.
You know!
My olden days.
Those were like a foot at most. And they had
I'm the boss here, Wannon.
Please
No, they were bigger than a foot.
don't put Chippy in the box.
Put Chippy in the ravine.
Where was I? This kid's dying. Alright, he kind of just shakes his head and goes, "We're getting sidetracked. You were sent to come after me."
And your fellows.
I wonder why it would be so important.
I didn't question it. Payment is payment. Just glad to see at least one of you is alive.
Man me.
Well, glad to be alive. Glad
We
to meet
tried.
you all.
Who else would try that?
Name's Inigo.
I like
I'm
Dick.
trying my hard. I'm trying my hardest not to make Princess Bride jokes.
My name is Montoya.
I'm Edelweiss. The child by my side here is Clickham. The cat is Charisse, or Servant of the Vermilion Star, if you want to be fancy about it. And the goat over there is.
I'm honestly surprised that you remembered my full name.
I try. I don't always get it down, Cherries, but I try.
Oh, you're right. I should take this poison marker off you.
Please.
And the loudmouthed goat over there is Ezekiel.
I try. I haven't said much.
He looks over at Ezekiel specifically and goes, "Wow, you're one of the old ones. It's an honor."
Oh, what?
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and nod.
are
You know.
old people not common up here, or?
When was the last time you've seen a tiefling live his full age?
Wait, he's a tiefling?
How old are you?
I'm gonna go ahead and start doing math on my fingers.
Or he could be a badass old man and just say old enough.
I never actually decided. I thought I wrote it down somewhere.
We just wrote down old.
Yeah,
Cool though.
that's gonna be my response then. Old.
Wait, do
fine.
you mean that if Roderick hadn't been tragically turned to stone by that manticore, he'd have eventually gotten old enough to look like a goat?
It's a rare gene in tiefling history.
Huh.
I'm one of the lucky
Neat.
ones.
Happens to some, happens to others.
What happens to the unlucky ones?
They just look old.
They just
Oh. I'll take looking old any day of the week.
Sometimes you grow more body parts, but that's besides the issue right now.
If I had to guess 65, I lose track.
That's fair.
Huh.
I stopped doing birthdays.
And
Tieflings are weird.
he kind of just like tries to move his arms. He's slowly getting the feeling back in his body thanks to Clickham just rubbing that oil off of him. And he goes,
and then onto
Shit.
him again.
I'd shake your hands, but I can barely move right now. Took my
Yeah.
stuff off me too.
I'm not surprised you can't move. I only got a little bit of that goop on me, and I was having a hard time moving my limb.
They covered me in it.
I had a stroke.
I've never felt so dirty.
Stop with that voice and then saying that.
So
laughing.
dirty.
It was so dirty.
It's all over me.
Crunchitize me, Daddy.
Landon, I hate you.
This is a horrible, horrible example of a D&D session. I just want you all to know.
And it's all on film.
Yeah, that was everything else.
I mean, last
Always
session wasn't.
terrible when they get that sludge all over you, up your back, in
Wait.
your hair. Ugh.
Why are there 2 quarterstaffs in my inventory now?
You have a half staff.
No, for your attack menu, one is for like. Wait, hold on. Why is there? Oh, okay. Oops. Me doing that added another quarterstaff to your inventory.
Yeah.
I was staring at my weight and it was like perfectly 4.20.
Well, maybe I just secretly gave you a quarterstaff that could clone itself and didn't tell you until you looked at your inventory space. Bunny!
Sorry.
Sorry, where was I?
Funny.
Fucking. Alright, back on the track of story. Inigo kind of just sits upright, kind of just slumps himself behind the, on top of the, back on top of the fountain wall. And he looks over you all going, I think they took my friends deeper inside, is what I'd have to guess. I haven't seen upside in so long, actually. What day is it?
I proceed to count on my fingers again.
But more panicked this time.
Every one of you has feel like you've lost the sense and track of time having been down here. You can't track days, you can't track nights, you're not even quite sure, like, if you've gotten to sleep properly or not. It's been so dark, so cold, so away from civilization.
Wayward, how long is my fur?
That's for you to decide. Why are you asking?
I was gonna use it as a sense of time.
Are you asking me if it's grown anymore?
Yes.
It has not.
It's
Or if it has, barely.
It's probably been like a day at most. If I had to guess.
He kind of just like rubs his face to like help put feeling back in his body, going. You all got yourselves hurt for saving me, and I can't thank you enough. I may not have a blade on me, but I can at least try to pull up something. Do a little bit of magic.
I'm sure that'll be enough. What are you, a wizard? Sorcerer? Cleric?
I guess I.
Bard!
Well, we have that in common.
We have 3 now!
Who's the second?
Was it Clickham? No, Clickham's a wizard, isn't he?
Yeah.
Clicky is a wizzy.
I thought he was originally a bard or something. Amanda, unfold your lore. Unzip the lore.
I the
What kind
wind.
of?
Half gnome. Alone in the world is a little half gnome.
My
Can
class,
I, like,
my class is gnome.
Can I massage the unconscious one?
Yeah, sure.
It's covered in paralyzing.
Give me a Constitution saving throw while you rub him.
Saving throw specifically?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Inigo sings a soft little song while he's slumped up against the. When he's slumped up against the fountain, he just goes. Some of you, well, all of you really, I don't know why I said some. All of you feel like some amount of energy just being brought back in. There's a little bit of perk for your step. Everyone heals 6 HP from Mass Healing Word.
Yay.
What's the health of my current token?
32, but I already added it for you, so don't worry about that.
I'm on my sheet.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I want to do my sheet.
Click him, you get hands deep in this frog. You start just rubbing his skin. Are you trying to wake him up, or are you just trying to just straight
Masseuse. Remind me later to
Okay.
fix the tokens.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Oh, I just want to make sure he doesn't wake up with a headache.
Oh yeah, sure. You kind of rub his head, and as you bring your hands back up, your hands are just stiff. Absolutely stiff.
Like
It's
a...
gonna,
Can I
it's gonna-
continue massaging but without moving my hands?
Without what?
Can I like massage by just like, you know, like you don't use your fingers, but you just like knead without like. It's just my hands, right?
Yeah.
It's just my hands, so I'll just keep at it.
You're just gonna keep
Click
rubbing
him.
him.
Yes.
Click him. Stop.
But he, it's okay. I'm fine.
Click him brings his hand
Bye.
back down, and now up to your elbow is numb.
I'm still fine.
Click him.
Can I just
Stop
pick
massaging
him
the
up
frog.
and drag him away?
No, no.
Clickham's arms are locked into position as you pick him up. The grung just slowly awakens himself, looking up at you all, patting down his body, looking up at you all. Yeah.
Hello, friend.
Oh,
Is
good
he
morning.
normal now? Or is he going to attack us again? Though I doubt he's in the condition to do so.
Roll for initiative.
He starts motioning his hands around. If you had to guess what he's saying, you probably guess he's saying, "Huh, I thought I'd be dead by now. I did a dramatic scene and everything. A voice told me I had expired."
Trust me, I know that feeling. You're all set for a glorious final stand, and then boom, they don't actually kill you, and a couple months later, you're upon the surface. Life's funny that way. Yeah, tell me about it. Anyways, you can thank Clickham for the massage that likely kept some of the muscle pain from being too excruciating.
I give you
Yeah.
a thumbs up, but I can't feel my hands.
He slaps the top of his head with his frog hand because it doesn't have a nice special term. And he gives you a little rah of approval.
No problem.
He looks to the left, looks to the right awkwardly, rah, rah, coughs into his hand, slowly takes a step back.
I'm gonna run up and hug him, and just have my arms lock around him.
Hold him there, Clickham. We need to interrogate him.
I lock my.
Hold on, give me another Constitution save, Amanda.
Oh my god.
Clickham fucking dies.
Click
Walking
him.
around
Hugs the-
talking.
Hugs the frog with his locked arms, and then Clickham quite can't feel anything at this point.
I'm completely numb.
His mouth hangs open as the frog just looks around awkwardly, like he's being hugged by a family member he hasn't seen in a long time, and frankly, their last exchange wasn't so great. God.
Please
If
stop
you
hugging
try
me.
to run, we'll shoot you.
Now we're together.
Alright, fine. I'll make this quick. Why did you attack him?
I forget, does your comprehend language works on a vocal or
Wait,
no?
wait, I can cast that. I can cast that. I can cast that.
Oh my god, we can actually, like, understand what the frogs are saying?
Amanda, does that require somatic components by chance? Can you check for me real quick?
Hold on. I fucked up my character sheet. Hang on.
It's fine. Alright, click him.
Well.
As much as you would like to cast this spell, you're currently frozen hugging the frog.
I can't cast that, I guess.
Inigo just kind of pitches in, just kind of like shakes his head back before going, I got this.
Oh, good.
He casts Comprehend Languages in Clickham's place.
Oh, I save a spell slot.
You could have casted it as a ritual, to be fair, but that takes like 10 minutes.
But that's a spell slot.
So using Comprehend Language, let me see here. Does that affect everyone? I think for the sake of group play, I'm just gonna say that like affects everyone. So everyone is able to comprehend the grung now.
Gotcha.
The grung speaks up again after a moment of silence before going, so, can I go home now?
I don't know. Are you going to tell us why you all attacked us?
Oh, wait. Huh? Hold on. You understood me that time?
Magic. Don't think
So-
too much about it.
So can I go home now?
After you answer our questions.
What's your question?
Why did you attack us?
It's job.
That's it? Really?
It's my job.
Really?
Okay, no, I lied. I'm sorry. I thought you would accept that answer. I smelled magic on you.
What?
Pardon?
You have magic on your bodies. That's why we took his pouch. He had a certain smell.
You wanted the
Why?
amber ore?
Yes. Our boss, he tells us, you dig. You smell that smell, you bring it to me. So I bring it to him. Except that didn't work out in our favor. I thought I died for a moment there.
Life's funny that way.
Alright, then where is this little boy's friends? Pointing towards the teeth thing.
One we have traded. We traded the girl. The other was used for the experiment. The other is going to be used for an experiment. Kung does not know though. Kung only brings the bodies. Can I go home now?
Where's the girl?
He is with Chief Papa Fumo.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I love their names already. Sorry.
Papa Fumo chooses the girl because frankly he felt bad for her, and he flipped the coin between her and the tiefling.
And the
Wow.
tiefling became bait?
Yes, such is rules of Grung society.
Right.
This is how I landed in this duty. I flip a coin. It was this or mining. I got the hunt.
What was that item you passed along to your friend as you had your dramatic death scene?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a blink arrow.
Oh, right, you stole that.
We
I didn't
Grungs.
steal
we,
anything.
We
No, they
Grungs.
stole that.
Can I go home now? No.
We can't let him tell anyone that we're here yet.
I literally cannot let go.
That is a
Friend
problem.
forever.
Wait a minute. Why don't we just have him escort us to Chief Bapufumo?
Papa Fumo.
Bapufumo.
Papa Fumo.
Pupufumu.
That one, yes.
Gorgonzola.
Why don't we just have him escort us to King Gobbledygook?
Acceptable.
Perfect.
That was last week's title, but that's fine.
Where
We
was
need
I?
to-
Yes. We grungs, we have scavenged this temple long and wide. We have claimed ownership over these artifacts. The owl, he wants our things. We tell him no, and he does not like that. So, we fight.
How could you ever say no to that adorable little owl?
Because this was our home. We got here first. He came in. He wanted our things, and we said no.
Well, this is a riveting conversation. King... whatever.
Papafumo.
What's he like?
Papafumo. Biggest grung, but also as a subsidiary. Laziest grung, but also as subsidiary. Smartest grung, but also meanest grung. Well, not too mean grung. Papafumo runs good society, good tribe, makes trades with underdwellers, and in exchange, grungs get good item. Good
What kind of underdwellers?
The
Very-
black ones.
Are they the dark-skinned, elfy ones?
Only sometimes. Papafumo no like their smell.
Same.
Well, it's
Fine.
Undersiders find specific faces we grungs bring to them. Other folk, uplander, they move down here to lower level. We say okay, because this is lower level and not our level. They fight with Drow, not us.
Because of course there's fucking drow here. Because of course there's fucking drow here. Because of course there's fucking drow here.
The
Because of
uplander.
course.
They bring us more. They bring us more. What is that thing you trade with each other?
Pudding.
Gold?
Yes, they bring us that shiny gold. They tell us, bring faces from upstairs. We don't care which one, and so we hunt.
that doesn't sound like a drow thing.
No, that sounds like someone else.
That sounds like a dwarf thing.
Oh,
Uplanders.
that's Uplander. So not Dwerger, which is good.
What do they look like?
Green.
That's useless. You're not helping.
You ask about Uplander. Upland always wear robes. They look clean, look like Upland, look magical, look professional.
I
Grung
pull,
hope to be
Oh,
that
they-
level of. Oh,
How tall are they? Are they as tall as me? Are they as tall as the purple one? Are they as
not
tall
taller
as the
than
short
you.
one?
Various sizes. Some tall like you, some small like him.
I pull out my fancy clothing.
Many Uplander faces. We cannot keep track. No, not like that. No. He shakes his head at your fancy clothing. Like, sage, researcher. They do experiments further below.
Okay,
grunts-
so these are one of the elemental fuckers. The guy that had the fire elemental, I could feel it in my bones. That guy.
Goat is quick to suspect plot element.
Goat is very correct.
So there's basically people on the surface buying and selling elementals.
No. Grungs start over. People from Upland, they move downstairs. They take people from Upland to do their business downstairs. Experiment. Gung has not seen any elemental. None that I have mind anyways. They just ask me, you dig, bring ore, bring back.
What
Much
color
like
are
his.
their robes?
Brown, tan, yellow, many colors. Colors of nature. Reminds me of swamp. Reminds me of home.
Druids, maybe? Those scarlet circle pricks.
Kung has, he brings up his hands. Kung always see them. They do this. He makes a little triangle with his hands, and then he brings his thumbs upward.
Like an arrow?
Like, let me draw this out. puts his hands in a triangle, but then he brings his thumbs upward.
You had to make an arrow.
Symbol.
Ah! Didn't we run into the symbol earlier?
I want you. I want specifically you and Smirk to make an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
We're both fucking stupid.
Both
But
don't
I'm
remember.
less stupid. That's all that matters to Edelweiss.
The first time Edelweiss can say that.
You both feel like somewhere in the past you have seen this symbol, but you can't quite place when and where.
I would like to sketch it.
That's fine. Go ahead and add one cult symbol sketch to your inventory. There's a very specific reason why it asked those two. If they figure it out, it's on them.
I assume it's before me and Clickham, joined the gang.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what we actually encountered.
Well, if that's it, we'll have to make sure that our little friend is able to move, and then we can move on and have him escort us to the city or whatever.
See, Smirk, there's a couple lines here. There's the motherfucker that captured the flame elemental. His whole shtick. And then there is potentially the Lich Tower guys.
But if it was the Lich Tower guys, I'm pretty sure
I would have
Danielle
remembered.
would. Yeah, she would have
Oh yeah,
noticed.
true, because she's about that. So it's gotta be that shit. Didn't the gnome draw that symbol?
He did give it. Hold on. Do I still have that? Do I still have the? Yeah, I still have my Terra Unbound card that I got.
Looking at your Terra Unbound card, you see. A quick second. Gotta throw Smirk for a loop here. In the backing of this card, you see this symbol.
Hey.
Well, shit. Terra Unbound. That's oh, the Tiefling's friends are probably dead.
Well, they said he was put in an experiment, and then he only disposes of bodies. I assumed they're dead. We could probably save the girl, but that's already kind of up in the air.
Yes, but this is the bad kind of dead, where you come out dead with like a lobster arm and some bug eyes.
What?
Okay, look, long story short, when I first arrived in Grey Banner, one of the first kerfuffles I got involved in was a little scrap between some rival groups that have some conflicting ideologies, one of whom might be called Terra Unbound, who have an interest in mutating people and giving them strange limbs and gills and other weird shit. I kept the calling card for reasons. I don't have a problem. Shut up.
Push his bag behind me.
Long story short, I know a guy that represents them. And I know enough about them to know that if they're doing experiments on people down here, it's probably going to get ugly.
So are they dead, or are they, like, minions dead?
I don't know, but probably not a good kind of dead either way.
Sentient lobsters.
I will add to your thought. You also consider it's pretty weird if Terra Unbound is doing experiments down here, then why would the gnome have led you here in the first place?
That's a good point.
As a mystery to unravel.
Well then, I guess we should pry Clickham off Kung here, and then he can lead us to his
think-
chieftain.
I think I've
Kung.
lost my ability to talk a long time ago.
Kung has not felt this intimacy since his mother.
Don't talk to me about mothers.
Are you able to stop secreting that goo?
Can you stop sweating?
If I try hard enough.
That's a good point.
If it's cold enough.
Nope, just sweating more. Sorry.
I would like to roll to pry click him.
No, Kung will just
Thank you.
he slips out of Clickum's arms like petroleum jelly and just slinks onto the ground like liquid for a moment before rising back up.
I would like to use my dagger specifically the manticore dagger to like scrape the goo off Clickum. I ain't touching this shit.
Thank you.
Filling the knife is a good side effect.
Using the blunt edge of your knife, I'll go ahead and say you scrape it off. Go ahead and add like a 1 poison vial to your inventory. Specifically grung poison.
If you want to sweat into any more
That's
jaws
nice.
for me, I'm glad.
That's the same like the way that like you pick up evidence from hunts on with Monster Hunter, right? You like scrape it with your knife.
Yeah. I guess you could say that. Just
So, can we take a short rest to let Flickum and Ingo recover as much as possible before we move on?
If we do
Kung
a,
will allow this.
if we do a long
You
rest,
can't move, Clickum. We kind of don't have a choice.
I'm okay.
Click 'em, you're paralyzed.
I'm just excited.
Face down on the floor.
If y'all would like him to do a short restum for Clickum Boy,
Yeah. Click's just trying to be cool.
this could be a poop break too.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Quick 5 to 10 minute break.
Before your
Okay.
poop break, though, I have some wonderful news.
You can't just. My bowels are ready, Wannon.
Googling Tony the Tiger with safe search on will still give you a result of Tony fingering his ass in the top row.
Lovely.
Thank
Quick
you.
bathroom break.
I shall return.
Where would you get that information, Wannon?
Dashboard.
Okay, good to know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything here.
It's the third image.
Hold on. Oh, okay. There he is.
Also, if you go down a couple more rows, there's some like Bara pictures of big old nipples and.
I'm gonna be right back. Good stream.
How are you doing, Smirk? Gone, I see. How are you doing, stream that no one's watching? Good, I see.
There's been a lot.
Welcome back to
Howdy.
review. You okay, Wayne?
Yes.
That's good. Hope you're having a good time.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
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 No, seriously, I hope I'm not like throwing too much at you.
You're fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm using those assets you like, Daddy.
You're doing. And now we can begin on the cult.
I'm just saying, you can be honest if you hate this plotline.
It's fine.
Ah! Okay, thank you.
I'm still in the Google search for Tony the Tiger, and there's some like stupid assholes fucking like. I don't know how to describe it. It's like he made like a vinyl figurine of Tony, like to make fun of the sugar content of Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
And like, first of all, ignoring everything you're thinking of right now, it's so stupid and shitty because he's like, there's like a badge on the fake box saying like a free Ritalin in the box, and instead of Kellogg it says kill kids. And it's like, oh yeah, get off your fucking high horse, you ass-hatted cereal. But the other side of it is the fact that this just looks like a toy a fat fetishist furry would make.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up on stream for the people to see, even though there's no one in here. I realized I was unlisted for a little bit, so that might have been why.
I sure wish I had that free Ritalin.
Right?
What we do, just to archive it anyways.
Yeah, but people can see it. Look, here's this stupid Tony picture. Like, look at this stupid shit.
I had a weird dream. I don't know why, like, you unlisting your stream reminded me of this. I had a weird fucking dream where it's like, we got invited to a fucking server with Zach in it, and it's like, you were cool with him, but I still had him blocked, like, straight up.
I had a dream kind of like that recently.
Yeah.
I had a dream where I hung out with Zach again, and I asked Dream Zach to make real Zach less shitty. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, maybe if I talk to him in the dream, he'll try and apologize. Yeah,
Oh, Jeremy, I'll stop doing that when Sergeant Hammer stops being racist towards the Japs.
Did somebody say Sergeant Hammer's racist towards Japs?
Damn it!
Okay, we're gonna have to explain this to the YouTube audience.
No, we aren't. All 0 viewers waiting?
Yeah, I mean, we're unlisted. We're listed now. There might be people.
Hey, look, if someone's going through your D&D, like, stream history and starting from the top, they're already gonna know about this inside joke.
We haven't talked about it before in D&D, have we?
I feel like we have.
Well, the gist is, if we haven't, or if we have in the past, we never explained it. Old friend of ours had a weird idea about a character in HOTS. Best way to put it.
Welcome back, Smirk. I hope you're enjoying things.
I am.
Hope you're enjoying your Tony the Tiger porn.
I'm not.
Go look at it. It's there.
No.
It's just been there. Google's
I see
algorithms do so good.
I see the fat Tony. That's all I need to see.
No, not that one. Different one. This one is meant to be like some stupid British guy. Like, oh, this is my art project to show how bad cereal is.
The Google search Tony the Tiger.
See, my favorite part of stupidity is the little blurb at the top that says, a delicious shortcut to attention deficit disorder.
I sure do want that Ritalin though.
Right? Like,
You know, just give me an IV full of Adderall so I can become a pro Counter-Strike player.
Aren't you required to take Adderall at this point? Quote, quote.
Oh, to be like good at
Yeah.
Counter-Strike? Yeah, basically.
I wouldn't doubt if it's in contracts. Look at the Cloud9. Here's a Cloud9 prescription bottle and your Cloud9 pill cutter.
Yes.
Your only use for the Cloud9 pill cutter is to cut more pills to eat. If you take less than your recommended dose, we will not buy you your op in the 3rd round.
If you don't take the recommended dose, you'll be suspended for 1 week.
So welcome to D&D. We're talking about Tony the Tiger's dick, Adderall, and Counter-Strike.
You fucking know it.
And the chaps.
What else would you talk about in D&D?
Dungeons,
Nah,
dragons.
that's lame.
We talk about how if Glickham had done that spell via ritual, he would have just been doing a ritual standing still.
He needs to move his hands.
He tries. Why don't we put Glickham in like gloves? While we're short resting, can I just harvest more sweat?
How many knives do you own?
I have 10 vials.
I hate you.
I should empty or take one of those out. Or no, the dagger has one inside it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I have 11 vials. Just one's always loaded.
How many fucking knives did I give you?
Knives or
Hold on. Did you actually have files on you?
vials? Yeah,
Oh shit, I guess so.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I bought them.
Fair.
What was my one special dagger, or is that the Manticore's cut?
Manticore's cut. I made a handout for it and everything.
No, I'm saying I have an item in my inventory labeled one special dagger.
Where did you get that? Oh, let me see.
Is Manticore's cut? I don't think Manticore's cut is also. I think that might just be Manticore, and I didn't. I think it might have been before you revealed the name.
I don't fucking remember.
I'm gonna change the name to Manticore's cut.
That's probably
Hello?
it.
Also, if you're asking how many
Hello.
daggers I have 4 daggers. 5 if you count Manticore's cut, and 6 if we count Lucinda, which is a glorified short sword.
I'll give you 4 vials.
Do like the knives melt once I use them?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying you're able to extract like 4 vials worth of poison.
Thank you, Kung. I think your name is Kung. I'm reading the giant block of text that's floating under you.
You can't see it, but the mushrooms show me it's there.
Is everyone here? Oh shit, everyone's here.
Yes.
Alright. We down.
Oh
Um,
my
before-
god.
Yes.
Before the short rest ends,
Yes.
to take Kung aside and ask him if he knows anything about they had found the vault of ancient knowledge.
So this is why I can only get 4 vials, because Red's dragging him away.
We're just scooping it out from the ground. He just kind of thinks to himself for going, Gung does not know it." Huh?
I should say vault of treasures.
Oh, vault of treasures.
since he'll probably know what that means better.
Are you referring to anything specific in this dungeon, or just like what you've like found out?
The Vault of Knowledge that King Carl told us about.
Right. Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm referring to that, but I'm trying to think of a way to put it that he would understand.
Kung does not know this information. Kung merely moved in. What the predecessors of this land did before Kung showed up, Kung does not know.
Yeah.
Don't
Never
forget,
know.
everybody. When we regain health for the short rest, y'all get to add an extra 1d6.
I was about to ask that actually. Is anyone spending hit dice here?
Yes.
I don't know how that works.
Okay, so. Oh, that's why you don't have your hit dice jotted down. Okay, so you have an amount of hit dice equal to your level. Your hit dice use the same dice type as the dice you use to level up your HP. So I think in your case, D8? Question mark?
You can click the hit die
That
button.
sounds right.
That is true. You can hit the...
And
Yeah,
do
the
that.
word hit die. Yeah.
Yeah. So, on short rests, you can spend up to however many hit dice you want, but you only regain up to half when you do a long rest.
oh,
And then I get the extra D6, right?
Yeah, and then an extra d6, yes.
From blah 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 Smirk's ability, yes.
So I regain 7. 32 plus 7 puts me at 39.
So, are you spending that hit dice, Danny, or were you just doing that to test it?
I might as well. I've taken damage.
Maxes out your HP, I believe.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
And as for when and
Hello?
hello.
Yeah,
Your HP
yeah,
is
I'm
maxed
almost
out.
not dead.
Damn, Inigo, even more useless. Haha, he didn't even have to cast a spell. Got him. Smirk, that's like a total of 9. Doing quick math.
Quick maths.
Otherwise, is almost full, and then Click'em's back to square one.
1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Quick maths.
Kung spends 0 hit dice, because Kung does not have any hit dice.
Kung is not a playable character. Kung is very sad.
Kung's sad. Make sure you all track that resource. I'll find you otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
I have a big idea of where Smirk lives.
You just gotta
get
find
me.
out where I live, and I can just point you.
Yes, exactly. Danny will assist me in kicking Smirk's ass.
I knew this would happen eventually.
I'll be right back and we can get back to it.
That's fine.
Hey, wait, do you want to see a good pat face?
No, give it to me.
Here,
I
here's a good
want
pat
y'all to
face.
know. I want y'all to know, by the way, thanks to YouTube recommendations, y'all know fucking, I forget the Hello Neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
It's
I felt
more-
him when I walked in.
It's more disappointing than you think.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
All my spell slots are back, bitches.
Oh yeah, right, Warlock.
Yeah.
Warlocks abusing the system.
Yes.
The only way they can have spells.
I only have 2 spell slots, man. I gotta
Kung's-
abuse it.
Kung speaks up and goes,
Kung joins you. Though Kung is here right now, and Young is currently in a pool of his own sweat. Jung escaped. Jung is a big malver. That's why I sent him. I had a beautiful scene and everything.
I expired.
I expired. It is at this point, Clickum and Inigo are both able to, like, fully function their muscles. Having spent, 10 or so minutes taking it all in. Amanda.
Inigo's rich, lithe muscles.
Amanda, you can move. Inigo speaks up and goes, You didn't quite have to, but I appreciate you waiting for me. I don't suppose you want me tagging along, do you?
Of course. We could always use another bard, and it's easier to keep an eye on you if you're with us.
We need you alive. You're coming with it.
Alright. Well, I'll be happy to help then, and hopefully I run into my own group of gang people. We haven't quite decided on the rank for us yet. I don't quite have my sword on me, but I'll try to help out with whatever magic I can.
It'll be appreciated either way.
We'll have to find the weapon on the way if we see anything.
Yeah, gives a small little smile. I kind of just wipes the hair off his forehead for catching up with you guys.
Don't be cute.
Do be cute.
Alright, so what is the game plan right now? Just so I have it down.
We're gonna follow Kung to go talk to King Gobbledygook.
While
And
letting Ezekiel hang behind in case we get ambushed.
Yeah. And then from there, we'll probably see about getting to the quote-unquote Terra Unbound camp,
And then
assuming all goes well.
And then saving the waifu.
Oh yeah, we gotta save the waifu.
We're saving the waifu!
We already saved the husbando, so...
We
So
already
much
saved the
action.
Shota. We now must save Veronica. The waifu.
Alright. For sake of ease, I'm just gonna have Inigo and Kong like side by side as we mosey on down. As you travel downwards, Kung just speaks up to you all, going,
Kung will warn you. Even though Kung might be able to talk down his allies, there are still many pits and trials you must go through, because you are a walking folk, and Kung can climb on walls, so I can avoid most of them.
Should we save Young?
It'll be fine.
He's just
Young will be
frozen
fine.
with thaw eventually.
yeah, Young's just kind of frozen in place,
You see,
actually.
you look inside the ice cube. You see his eye moving around. You see his tongue come out and start licking the ice.
Less like an ice cube, more just like a thin sheet of ice over his body, but yes, he is trying to lick the ice.
Meb.
Lib.
Stay cool.
Just very quietly inside you hear.
Yeah, no, it's like snow cone.
Now I know what it's like to be a TV dinner.
And
Your lips go slightly numb as part of the ice is his sweat.
oh lord. Kung leads you all further inside into this sort of halfway room, and he points out. It's only just barely visible. You see a faint rune on the door frame, similar to the ones you found in the hallway earlier. Amanda, if you're able to catch up. Atta girl. Goodbye, hat.
Godspeed.
Was this his hat's casting light?
Yeah, you heard me.
Here it comes.
Look, it's fine. She has a spell for that. Kung points out a rune, and he kind of just like gently, with a slick finger, rubs off a certain portion of it, and goes,
We Grungs have studied the runes placed around this area, traced them, copied them. We use to make alarms.
Interesting.
he slowly opens the door.
Holes.
Feeling. Oh, hold on. I forgot this wasn't on the party layer. Oopsie doodle. I fucked up. As the door opens, smoke slowly fills in this shallow hallway. If you weren't too careful, if you were just like running in head first, you would have fallen straight into this seemingly spike-filled pit.
Lovely.
Konga points to various fonts on the wall, and he, in the current room here, not in the hallway. He points to various writings on the wall and goes, "Kung does not understand these words, but Kung knows their danger."
What did they say?
Red, tuning in, you see Draconic that just speaks out. "Before you lies the trials of the Black Wardens. Those who enter will not exit the same person they were. Use your new life to your advantage."
Oh, lovely. I'm guessing this is supposed to be an orientation room.
How delightful.
Kong immediately grips onto the wall and climbs down the hallway, telling you all,
Kung says you are all on your own, as Kung can climb.
This whole place is gonna be full of traps. Meant for the undead. So... guess I'll die!
Well, Click'em's easy. We just chuck him across.
No, I'm throwing.
"No, I'm throwing."
So I have a very ballsy move I would like to try, Wayward.
Yes.
I would like to eat a Fey fruit.
Oh dear.
Interesting. Fruit from the Feywild. You give me 5 seconds, bucko. Roll me a D100.
Damn.
24.
You pop one piece of Fey fruit into your mouth, taking a ballsy move. You crunch down. Almost immediately, starting from your mouth, it slowly spreads to the rest of your body. First your face, then down to your body. It even starts affecting your clothes. You are a vibrant shade of blue.
Ezekiel, what did you do?
Ezekiel, are you okay? You seem a little blue.
Out of ice.
Can I speak? I should check that.
No, you can speak. You're just blue.
Da-boo-dee-da-boo-da.
I had a hope it would make me float. I was hungry anyway.
You can describe the taste similar to that of the Wonder Whiskey you drank. If you had to guess, probably an ingredient.
Where the fuck did they get it?
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
So, the pit, is it like, it's a pit of spike?
From what you could see before the steam rolled in, you noted various spearheads placed at the bottom of this cavern. You hear, give me a quick perception check. All of you.
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. Rip.
Perception.
Rippy dippy.
Rippy dippy.
Double rippy
Skippy.
dippy.
Oh, Skippy.
Oh!
No.
Come save us!
It's all this blue in my eyes.
Yeah.
Too much blue.
Amanda, saving grace. Let's go.
Oh man, the perception. Oh, the perception.
We believe in you. Please save us from our stupid.
No.
Clearly.
Amanda.
No gods here. No salvation.
No gods, no masters.
Well.
Oh, she's dead. There's a hissing of steam from somewhere. Oh. Oh no. That's okay.
It's cool.
I mean, go ahead and help if you need to.
We
It'll
just
be
didn't know what
fine.
happened. You just disappeared.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Just let us know when you're back. Yeah.
No problem.
And then Clickum just saves us.
Yep. All right. So, there's just a hissing of steam throughout this hallway, and you can't quite tell where it starts and where it ends. But Clickum's ears hone in. I'll go ahead and do Manda Grace here. Clickum's ears hone in. He can hear what sounds to be what seems to be the sound of just jammed gears within the walls. Like something else should be happening, but the area is just so old that nothing's quite working properly. So Clickum just speaks up and goes,
Well, I think there's supposed to be more to this, but nothing's quite happening right now, so maybe if we're real careful about it? Question mark?
Well, if it's designed for the undead, I'm imagining something more toxic was supposed to come out rather than just smoke covering spare heads.
Does the smoke smell of anything?
it just smells like smoke. It's more like steam, really, than smoke.
What's on the wall?
Here.
Like, is there anything else on the walls other than the runes?
No other ruins or traps in this next hallway.
Here you go.
And there's no way to, like, scale the wall? It's just flat surface?
It's flat surface coming down and then flat surface coming back up. Solid, I'd say solid, 10 feet depth.
Have options, but I don't want to use them.
Where would I send you?
Oh, sorry.
I don't really know what to do.
Bastard.
I'm really not sure what to do in this situation right now. Other than use resources that I don't want to use.
You know, I've already fucked myself up once. I might as well try it. I'm gonna try breathing in a shit ton of the smoke. Like a fucking mouthful of smoke. Just like...
Ezekiel, I'd rather you not die.
Marty Blue.
You gotta just
Jack.
use the remaining strength of your lungs to the best of your ability. You just suck in as much as you can. Your mouth feels wet. It's just very humid. You don't seem to be taking in any adverse effects.
This is just steam, guys.
It's just steam.
Oh. Well then. That's convenient.
So maybe we could just climb down and then climb back up and try really hard not to step on something?
That sounds
deep is it?
reasonable.
10 feet.
Only 10? Okay. I thought it was deeper than that. I guess we can be careful.
Let's try.
I'm the nimble one. I'll go first. I
I'll
say
go
that I'm gonna
first.
die. Oh, that's a lie. I'm not the nimble one. I'm gonna do it first anyway. Anything I need to roll?
Give me a solid acrobatics check. Good.
I'm the
golly.
nimble one, I
Good
guess.
golly, Miss Molly.
You're a
Alright.
cat.
Nailed it.
Alright. Alright, here's how I'm gonna play this. So, quickly stepping left, right, just bounce, 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 bounce. You easily manage to just kind of gracefully hop along this path, avoiding everything and jumping onto the other end of this hallway. However, you do note one thing as you were stepping through this hallway. The floor, because you were moving so quickly and lightly, you didn't quite do anything, but you noted the entirety of the bottom floor pressed down a little as you hopped. Like, it sank a little, but you were moving too quickly for it to, like, get to a deep enough level.
Watch out for the floor. It seems to be sinking.
How wonderful. I guess I'll go next.
Be quick and only do one at a time.
I can go next.
I already rolled.
After you.
Oh, after me. Right.
Yeah, after you.
At this point, when your blue wears off.
Damn it.
However, I guess it's not as vibrant as it was before. It stopped affecting your clothes, but your face is still kind of just barely blue.
Well,
A light blue.
Distillation makes it permanent. Can I be sad about not being blue?
You want something out of this. I see your tricks.
Can I?
What do you want out of this, Wen?
Isn't it like when he said,
Yeah,
like,
no,
rain
I
happened?
realize, but what does he want out of this? You're underground, Wannon.
I was hoping it would affect it. Why would I was hoping it would be like a little storm cloud above my head?
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get to Smirk first, and I'll get to you. Alright. Edelweiss, you take, using Red's words, you take care to just gently and quickly just move past, while not quite as graceful. The floor does lower just a little bit. You have to jump a little bit higher to reach that other end of the hallway, but you managed to make your footing.
I love I just assert my dominance as the graceful cat.
Wannon, bastard. That vibrant blue slowly just leaks away from your clothing, leaving your fur still a light blue, but not quite glowy, not quite vibrant. You get a little depressed about this. It's one of the more... It reminded you of your teen years when you rebelled and dyed your hair. The smallest, not even smallest, like the size of a cereal bowl. A tiny little storm cloud pops over your head, raining down tiny little snowflakes onto you.
Look, I've had these Wonder Whiskey traits for how long? I'm trying to use them.
No, that's fair. You're correct. And you're right for, like, reminding me to exist.
I already have a plan later. Don't you worry.
Of course you do. That being said, you're not quite sure if your, like, transformation to a fursuit is permanent, considering your fur is still blue.
Yeah, we'll see, I guess. What I'm figuring is that it's not going to be because maybe the distillation makes the effects permanent. You know what I mean?
Only time will tell, my friend.
We'll see. Phone. Shut up.
Alright, what's the plan from here?
I'm gonna try and make me way across.
Acrobatics, go.
This is gonna suck.
It's gonna suck.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Rip.
Alright. Here's how this is gonna go.
His old man is showing.
Can I just try to gently hop down and you just, like, land with a thud? You're trying to quickly just, with your hooves, just trying to sidestep everything, taking quite a bit too long. The floor lowers about another 5 feet, another 10 feet, and then you hear a click once it hits the bottom. The spikes revealing more and more of spears as the floor lowers. And inside the pit, you hear a small trickling of water.
I would like to hurry over to the other side.
Give me another acrobatics check.
God damn you! This is
It'll
what's
be
going to kill me.
fine.
No, I'm not!
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
Oh.
You managed to get, you managed to just, you're at least being safe about sideswiping everything, but the floor manages to lower a little bit more as you keep going. You're about 25 feet depth at this point. Water slowly pooling around your ankles. And,
It's wet.
how high can you jump?
We can grab him.
I
Yeah.
have rope, I think.
That is true.
I also have rope.
I don't have rope, but she has rope.
I will
I have
allow you
rope.
to assist him up.
I have rope.
I could pole vault with my quarterstaff.
Danny, if
Order
you're
what?
lowering him rope, I want you to make me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
Why?
Cat instincts are kicking in.
Oh,
You
fuck.
you see the rope dangling. You see the rope dangling down at the
Oh.
bottom.
Oh my god. Charisse now.
From the bottom, you see that look. You see that look in her eyes.
My tail will be moving. Edelweiss will see the
Edelweiss,
tail.
do something!
Charisse. I just, I tug on her tail. Not super hard, but just enough to get her attention. Charisse!
I'm dead now, man. What? I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine.
Charisse, your tail is wagging in that very particular way that tells me that you're...
When and do you climb while she's distracted?
Yes.
Can I...
I
move
can't
in and,
notice
like-
her tail wagging. I don't know.
You
I-
can see the look in my eye. If you've seen a cat ready to like pounce on something, you
Yeah.
know.
Can I attempt to take hold of the rope?
Pupils dilate. Just ready to go.
I'll allow it for the sake of Ezekiel getting over to the other side.
I don't want to die!
We already have to worry about the other two.
Click him.
It's going horribly.
Inigo's gonna get Click him onto his back, and Inigo's just going, "Oh boy, we better make this quick, little buddy." There's a kind of a strong odor in the air as this water seems to be slowly trickling into the pit. Kind of like a fountain, really. Just a slow dribbling. And then you hear from the bottom of the pit, Inigo gritting his teeth, just... are you still
poison.
holding the rope down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is grog poison.
He
Oh.
climbs up the rope to the other side. When you're free to move yourself to the other side.
Here!
Tosses Clickham over the edge before climbing up himself. Just like kind of just stepping in place, just acid. It was acid.
Oh, it's acid.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that makes way more sense. I was wondering why they'd bother just putting water. Like, you just wait for it to fill up and then you'll swim to the top.
The
Idiots.
water slowly fills up. Water in quotes slowly fills up this pit before it just kind of just stops at a certain point, about say 2 feet from the edge.
Lovely.
Huh. Well,
At the moment, lest some of you are brave, this currently blocks off your way back.
Well, we can't turn back now.
yeah.
Onward.
Rest in peace, Manda. It's okay. You'll just be riding on Tiefling Boy's back. in that sweet, sweet support conversation.
Thank you for coming along, Manda.
Goodbye, Manda.
Good night, Amanda.
So they were free.
Wayward kills us, the rest of us now.
Yep. All right.
We all
Feel-
die.
You all feel a trickle from the ceiling. No, I'm kidding. I should have made the acid come from the ceiling. That would have been good. It's too late now. Kung slowly approaches this other door to the room, going,
Kung will scope out first. Perhaps they might be lying in wait for us.
Kung slowly opens the door. It's up to you guys if you want to follow him or not.
I'll let him go first.
Alright. Does comprehend language, like, if you put it on a creature, does that mean if you hear other creatures speak that same language, you can understand them? Or is it just like...
Wayward, you're the
This-
DM.
That's fair.
Comprehend language.
I'll
For
allow
the
it.
duration, which is 1 hour, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see. You must be touching the surface on which of the words are written, so it can take a minute to read, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, if you'll, any spoken language for up to an
Okay.
hour.
Okay. That's fair. Is anyone moving up with Ezekiel?
No, I'm hanging back.
Alright. Ezekiel, you just kind of hide around the corner and you just hear other grung voices from the other side of this room just yelling,
Traitor! Traitor! You're a traitor, Grung! You're a traitor! You left your brother behind! Wait, brothers, hear me out. I'm being held hostage right now, and they can understand everything that I say. Please, hear me out.
you see a spear being thrown towards Kung, and he just kind of ducks, going,
I see you are not open to diplomacy.
So now would be a great time for my second plan.
oh boy.
Wayward, I would like to do something that might garner me advantage on something. Up to you.
I don't like where this is going, but sure.
So I have a good idea. I would like to behind this wall hidden, I would like to get on all fours, but with my elbows reversed. Like with my back to the ground.
Oh my god.
Like the ring girl.
Oh,
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck? This demonic goat.
reversible joints. What are you aiming at exactly? Are you like trying to intimidate them?
The intimidation roll. I want to scuttle around the corner speaking infernal.
Give me an advantage roll. Kung sees
Yes!
you out of the corner of his eye.
While he sees me, I'm just like, I like kind of just mouth, go with it.
Kung goes back and goes,
I warn you, Jung. You may think of me as a traitor, but I have commanded the beasts that attacked us before, and they are now my strong friends, and they will beat you up like they did before.
Oh.
Jung cries back out.
I don't understand why you would side with them. You gave me your dying breath, and now you are alive again. I thought you expired, and here you are on the other side.
Kung back towards him goes,
Oh, that's it. I warned you. I loved you once as a brother, but I have warned you. Come out, my goat man.
why don't you take the floor?
So I'm gonna scuttle out like the ring girl, like you know, like back, like I'm staring directly at him, and I'm just going to start
Black Goat Man.
I'm just gonna start
mode.
spouting random swears in Infernal.
Kung motions his hands as if he's puppeteering you while you do this. Half of the grungs like scream and start scuttling away, just yelling,
Witch! He's a witch! He's turned into a witch! I ain't fuck with that!
Jung stays behind to give one last glare at Kung before running off the others going,
You're a traitor, Kung! I'll have Papa Fumo notice!
as they all scutter out from this direction. Sorry, hold on. This direction.
Which direction I didn't see?
Before Jung leaves, actually, he tosses one thing over to Kung before he runs off. Leaving this next room empty.
Ezekiel, what did you do?
You both walk into Ezekiel, elbows backwards, back facing towards the floor.
I turn around to them.
What?
I wink, and then I stand back up.
Ezekiel,
Why?
don't ever let me see you do that again.
I'm using what I have to my advantage.
It's funny because I had a similar idea, but I was going to cast invisibility and then like minor illusion to make myself look like a fire god.
See, that's not a bad one.
Yours works better. I'll give you that. That's.
I was gonna do mine later on when we ran into Papa, whatever his name is, but I figured now is a good time as any. You could do your fire god thing for Papa. He's probably more afraid of fire than ring goats.
Gunga speaks back up, going,
I like you.
I try.
Down. He stares down at the atom in his hands before going, huh?
I'm just gonna fiddle with my joints for a bit.
What is that?
He brings up a rather dinky little necklace, waving it around. You note a small little locket and a key wrapped around the chain of this necklace. Are going,
Jung gave me his. What's the upland term for this?
A locket?
No. Like for military wear.
Dog tag.
Dog tag?
Yes, whatever you call it.
What
Similar concept.
What does it look like?
It's just like a copper chain with just a little oval locket and then a key wrapped around it.
Copper locket too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Copper locket, copper key.
That's what you gave him when you thought you died.
Oh, that's sad.
That's very
I
sad.
see.
Wow.
Alright, well,
If you'd like, we could kill you now, and you know. I guess
no,
that
we
wouldn't
need
help.
him.
Maybe later.
Kung has some use, I guess.
He turns over, fiddles with his door.
I would
Well,
try to
you
pat him
promise-
on the back, but I can't.
Well, you try not to hurt Kung if he does this.
Of course.
He picks at this door a little bit and goes,
You won't understand Kung for too long, will you?
No, the spell's liable to wear off eventually. Any time now.
We have telekinesis.
No, we
Yeah.
don't.
I'm fucking.
No, we don't.
I'm joking.
Elbowing you.
I'm joking.
Grungs understand the common talk, but do not speak the common talk. Our tongues do not allow it.
Why do
Grung,
you want to know?
Kung thinks it's kind of strange how you chose to not kill Kung. But maybe Uplander's different. We're different than Thunder Society.
We didn't want to kill any of you. We didn't kill any of you.
It did seem like a waste. I mean, you weren't really doing anything wrong.
Kung has been thinking. Maybe you're different from the small furry ones. You hear a padlock hit the floor as he's done with the door. There's a slow creaking open.
Cage.
Yeah. You know it.
Shackles.
5 seconds. As Kung opens up this room, going, we keep prisoners of battle in here. Kung has no use for this anymore. He tosses the key aside from his back. And follows up with, Kung is already labeled as a traitor to his own people. Kung might as well.
Well, from one person who's betrayed their people to another, I know the feeling, but you get used to it.
He kind of stares down at his locket one last time before shoving it in his pocket. I see you with that ruler tool. Stop!
Deja vu.
I have been in this place before. Also, there's some squirrels.
Give me a moment. I'm thinking.
What did we name these ones?
Yeah, you give me a quick second.
I'm pretty sure that one at the end isn't a squirrel.
You don't judge.
They all look like squirrels to me. Or chipmunk. They're squirrels.
Even the one at the end.
The one in the
Squirrel,
far
squirrel.
back.
They're a band of squirrels. Wait, what is it? What is it? Groups.
Konga kind of sits in the corner and thinks about his life choice as well.
They're called a dairy or a scurry.
A band of squirrels?
A band of squirrels is called a dairy or a scurry.
That's oddly specific, but I'm glad I know this information.
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta reposition, click them and everything. Alright, sorry. We'll wrap up tonight soon, I swear.
No, it's okay.
It's cool. Take your time.
I'm sorry! Yeah.
I got nothing to
Fucking
do and
monster.
nowhere to be.
I think you gotta name a band of squirrels based off what genre they play.
Ha ha ha.
I'm a big fan of Acorn Anarchy for a punk band.
I'm ending tonight early. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Sorry, where's my mind right now? Opening up this door, you hear a voice. You hear the chatter of the squirrels in the corner, all chained up, and then you see one. Let's see.
One very large, very stout halfling-looking squirrel.
Yeah. You see one. You see one farmer-looking halfling in a cage on the other side of his room, going,
Howdy.
Oh, thank goodness. Vincent came through. I suppose you're the people sent to rescue little old me.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm gonna call.
I thought you were dead.
I'm gonna point at the tiefling. I'm gonna gesture him in.
Inigo immediately runs in up to the cage side. He's all like, "Oh, thank heavens, Malhoun, you're alive! Ah, good to see you too, boy." They have like a little like friendly reunion. Like,
They kiss through the bars.
No,
And
they
White's
don't.
cries.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. This is a cute grandfather and like grandson situation, okay? Stop ruining it.
Malhoun just has this look on his face like he just attended his daughter's wedding. Like, "Oh, I'm so glad they didn't hurt you, boy."
Oh, they hurt him. And they covered him in slime.
They did. That's the second time you've been covered in slime, Inigo. This is far too long.
Oh dear.
Second time. Inigo, do you make
smart.
a habit of getting covered in various sticky substances?
Look,
Our
it was a
second job-
gelatinous cube.
Our second job wasn't exactly the cleanest, okay?
Eh,
You ever fought a gelatinous
nothing
cube?
nothing wrong with getting a little dirty now and again.
Always.
What?
A
I
group
fought
of
gelatinous
otters. An otter den is colorful or a choke.
Yes. The lore we need.
Oh, what is a group of goats called? A tribe, a trip, a dove, a drove, a herd, or a flock?
Flock of goats.
Flock of
Ah.
Flock of goats. The free squirrels. This free squirrelkin in the corner, you can easily tell they're from the same village as you met earlier in this citadel. And everyone here looks just partially malnourished, like beaten and depressed, but looking up at you all, they're like, there's just this small glimmer of hope in their eyes, and then they look over at Red, and suddenly that hope turns to fear.
Don't worry, she won't eat you. Probably.
I still have food.
One of the squirrels speaks up to you, Edelweiss, and goes, "Oh, wait a minute. You're from the underside. Oh, we're doomed. We're doomed, brothers."
Oh, no, I'm not on good terms with the drow anymore.
Oh, they've lied to us before, and they'll lie to us again.
Well, that is true. You're very smart for recognizing that, but I'm only half drow, which means I'm basically less than garbage in their eyes, so you're
The
fine.
female squirrel next to the front and wise one just kind of just like shoulder bashes him and going,
Oh, you see that? He's only half drow. Forgive my kin.
I only half hate you.
We've had a long
I'll
day.
take it.
We have had a long day, and I'm quite on good terms with both the drow and the Durgar.
Oh, yes, the Dwerger, because of course they're here too. Can only imagine how their slaving operations are going. Speaking of slaves, I imagine you lot would like to be freed.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be most kindly.
Be careful on the way back. There's a pool of acid. Don't want you getting melted.
I don't suppose we're going anywhere that then.
No strength to... Oh, right. Squirrels. Let's see. What do we want to do about... What should we do about them? I can't imagine we can take them with us. That's going to look awfully...
They're malnourished. They'll be dead weight.
Fair point. Do I have any rations in my bag?
I gave rations before. I'm not doing it again. I'm out. Actually, no, I think I have like 2. Oh, let me see. 3.
Oh, tell you what. Just let us free. We can sort of wait out the acid. Maybe it'll drain eventually. I can't imagine these tests are permanent.
I'll go ahead and use my 3 of my 4 rations on these squirrely folk.
You can just see the absolute hunger in their eyes as they just like track you like a cat would track a laser pointer.
Graham, only do 2, and I'll do the last one.
Oh, okay.
They're a little bit wary of you, Red, but they just kind of just take the ration from your hands quickly and just gobble down. But they kind of shoot you a glance, and then they go back to eating. Glance, eating. Checking.
Fine, I'll leave.
Question, what the fuck are these?
Target practice dummies. You
Got it.
see many spears and arrows within them.
Huh.
Kung just kind of just look like very lowly speaks up and goes,
Kung can attempt to carry them over the acid one by one. They might be a little paralyzed, though. Kung acts quick, so they don't paralyze and then fall off and fall into the pool of acid and die horribly.
That sounds like a good plan. I'd rather they be able to escape.
Oh, no, you don't let that grung anywhere near us at all.
Oh, don't
we don't
worry.
really
His people
fight.
hate him now. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. You're fine.
What were you saying, Danny?
We don't really have time to, ferry these squirrels around.
That's a fair point. We could always come back to them later, and besides, they've eaten now. They're not likely to starve to death.
Let's just bide our time is all. We just ask to be freed from the chains.
I assume he dropped the key.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Grung ingenuity means the key works on all locks.
Fantastic.
You don't
I'll go
need to-
grab the key and
You don't need to have multiple keys if you just make everything the same lock.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that plan. Nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing wrong at all.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the key off wherever he dropped it and start unlocking there.
Alright, that is free. Squirrelkin, freed.
No, free the poor druid.
All right.
Yeah, he's getting freed last.
Look, he's not an adorable animal person. The fuck do I care?
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
he's the tiefling's friend.
go ahead and
Alright.
remove the lock on him, assuming you're freeing him.
Yes.
He just kind of gets out of the cage, does a big ol' stretch, and goes, "Oh, I have to thank you, lad. Despite being from Underside and all, you're a good lad."
I try. You know.
You have to forgive me. That was quite mean, wasn't it?
Oh, please, I get worse. Most
I've
people
been-
don't get past the purple skin bit.
He reaches out his hand to shake your hand. Forgive old Malhoun, won't you?
Oh, no worries.
I've caused you way too much trouble these days, let me tell you. He shakes your hand, pulls you in. Joe Vincent sent you, didn't he?
Say that again?
I need to choose a different accent for this boy. This is not. This is just kind of on the fly, to be honest. Yeah, Vincent sent you, didn't he?
Oh, yes. The crocodile.
Hmm,
Kind-hearted oaf.
I see. So, he kind of opens up his vest a little bit, showing a little songbird badge on the inside of the vest. I suppose this has significance to you then.
Does it?
You have no idea what he's talking about. Ah, don't you worry. You see, old Vincent likes birds. He pats you on the arm. Why don't you talk about it
Right.
one day?
Of course. I'm sure there's not another secret society going around up in Grey Banner. Why would there? There's already, what, 3, 4? I'm losing count.
He kind of crooks his head at you a little bit before going, well, we've all been here a little bit too long. Let's say we go. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 2 of us. Alright, you haven't seen any others, have you? He looks over at you.
No. We're on our way to meet with the Grung chieftain to see about...
Oh, I know I shouldn't have kept an eye off you kids. He looks over at Inigo sorrowfully before Inigo just kind of pulls up his hands like, no, it's okay, it's okay. Nobody expected this.
Not sure if we'll be able to find them, but we do know that at least one more of your group is alive. Last time the Grung saw her. The female, she's working in the services of the Grung chieftain, I suppose.
Oh dear God, that's a lot of oil. Wait, is that a girl then? We're missing one. Oh gods. Oh god, it's not Yargum.
Well, if you're still alive, there's a possibility that he might still be alive.
Well, I was right behind him in line, I was. I took him first. Can't say where he is now. Whew.
Well, we
He's
better
with
hurry
some
then.
Surfacers, apparently.
Yes, we should. Well, come along then, Inigo. The job here isn't done yet. Is there anything else that any of y'all would like to inquire about?
Since we're apparently all completely brain dead, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of anything off the top of my head that I need to ask.
I mean, it is cool if otherwise. Let's pick this back up next session.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Alright, I'll go ahead and call it a night.
Okay.
I apologize.
That's fine.
It's not just you.
Yeah, we're all a little tired. It's just getting late.
Well, no, I don't even know. For me, it's not even that I'm tired. It's just, for some reason, I forgot what role playing is, and
Same.
Roll20
Okay.
is lagging like crazy.
Same. Like, okay, like... I mean, I already had, like, everything prepped and everything, but I don't know why today I just felt so goddamn brain dead, even at work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hope you guys still enjoyed tonight, despite, like...
Yeah.
I got
yeah.
to do the ring thing.
Okay. That is true. You did get to do the ring thing. Well, I'm glad.
This is
You
a
know,
good
I hope-
time to stop the stream. Goodbye, anyone watching, which is no one. If you're watching the
Alright.
VOD, thank you. Goodbye.
Yes.